again, because otherwise I'll. Well, I don't remember what happened, to be honest.
Keep calling him toilet.
Yeah, because I called him that once, and now it's just stuck with me.
Yeah.
Might as well keep doing it.
I don't know. I don't know if I shall do the recap. I don't know if I have it in me.
Where's Mr.
Because I'm a toilet, and the only thing in me is poop and piss.
Well, yeah, no, you do only talk shit, but like.
I mean, that's basically what happened last session. Let's be honest.
Listen, before I turn you into LGBTQ, Ruby, I'm gonna stop talking.
I'm assuming this is a
Pepper's-
no to the recap. What the fuck are you saying, mate?
LGBTQ.
Kepler's threatened to kill my character. I'm just like, I just don't feel comfortable with that.
What? No, I can understand, mate.
Yeah. Kepler.
Yeah.
In that case,
All right.
I'll try and do a recap.
Give me a sentence. Give me the first sentence.
I'll give you a sentence.
In a long
addicted to that sick shit.
Far, far away.
Basement with liquor in it.
Where's my snare? I have no snare in my headphones.
That's right. In the beginning of last session, we were in the thick of it. Like KSI in his hit song, In the Thick of It.
Such a shame that Tipler's character just died there, isn't it?
No! Well, you see, what happened was that we finished fighting, right? We did the Wapang, right? But as it turns out, right, they weren't only, the ritual wasn't only doing one thing or another. It was summoning a portal into the Shadowfell, right? And they were sacrificing their life to it, right? We did not convey properly as a team to knock them out unconscious, apparently. And thusly, when they died, they fueled the portal and it was created. And I'm not gonna point fingers. Wait, Zandini's not here. Okay, Zandini's bitch ass was like, oh, a portal into another plane? Well, let me just shove my dick in it.
My notes, quite literally, for session 40, which this is, that I wrote when last we played. Session 40, underline, fuck Zandini sideways. Session hadn't even started. Like, yep.
Well, you see, my character is interested in portals, so I saw a portal and I'll do it.
Went through it, right? Everyone, and then like a comedic race, everyone went in after each other to rescue the other one, right? And eventually all the party ended up on the other side of the portal before it closed, right? And we ended up meeting this fucking really big crow, right? With a personality of like...
I'd call it a pigeon, but sure.
Okay, a black pigeon.
Why are we mentioning color now?
Why did this just get racist?
Well, it's all shades of gray here, but I thought it was black. Was it not black?
Oh, he's got a point. Yeah, it's all. He doesn't know color. It's black and white here.
Yeah, everything is based.
It's not that there are certain. Well, we did see them outside of the portal, so like,
But either way.
No, it's not that. Right. It's the fact that you brought up color like halfway through all of a sudden. That's what I'm pointing out.
Pigeons aren't black.
Pigeons are grey and purple, buddy.
Exactly, they're not black.
What the fuck?
Pigeons are purple.
Like I was saying,
purple.
This creature, this unholy abomination, right? Holds no idea what positive feelings or friends or any of these things that are common on the mortal plane truly are, but he seeks them, right? And I guess in a way, him seeking these things is the only thing keeping us alive. Is the fact that we the fact that we could like fulfill this fantasy of providing him quote unquote friends, right? But brutal and battered after the battle. Blair quickly told the bird guy that, you know, one of the best parts of having friends is having sleepovers, and that they should all go to sleep. I think that's where we left off.
To be fair, I think 1 or 2 people were suggestioned the spell into the portal, so they weren't really willingly placed into it.
I was one of those. Yes.
Oh, cool. If you want to take a long rest in this newfound world, I'd say you can. It might be a bit dangerous, however. You know, uncharted territory and everything. Sorry?
It's a little bit dangerous, my friend. Sorry, it's a epic song from Epic the Musical.
Epic song?
From Epic the Musical.
The gay ass song from Gay Ass Song the Musicals.
Yes, it's
I don't know
gay
what
shit.
Epic is. But you're in uncharted territory. Everything around you is grey, completely devoid of colour. As far as the eye can currently see, there's mountains and valleys, lots of little roads and bridges, and all the way downwards you can see small, decrepit-looking hamlets. Basically some Balkan-type villages shit.
Oh my god, we're in the
Are
UK.
all dilapidated. Yeah.
Did you not just hear him say Balkans?
Well, it's sad, it's grey, there's some hills and a dilapidated village. That sounds like every place in the UK.
It's the new Slovakia simulator that you're in. Let me know if you want to take a long rest and who's going to do watches, but so far, it doesn't seem hospitable. Hospitable.
Hostile?
You know hostile? No.
Hospitable.
Not hostile, the opposite. Hospitable, thank you.
It's okay, honey, you're doing great with your words.
Well, you know that my brain works with like a
10
20
second lag.
FPS. Yeah, I have a bit of latency, mate.
He's just a little rusty. Alright?
He's got a strict nat type.
I'm still used to doing cocaine in fucking London pubs, alright? I need to get back into my older man stereotype.
There's your first problem, you went to a London pub.
That's true. I fucking hate Guinness. On St. Patrick's Day, nonetheless. The bird itself will kind of twitch its head around, particularly looking at all of you, taking a great interest in Zandini, who is so far the only one truly friendly with the bird. Is Zandini reciprocating in any way? To this bird, kind of like cooching it, you know, petting him, getting all up close and snuggling.
Psst, Remy, that's you.
Oh, fuck me, I'm playing Zandini.
You said you were.
Well, actually, there was a joke. I thought that the real Zandini would be here, because, you know, he's so great that he would actually show up to our session.
He's
You don't have to do the Zandini voice outside of doing the Zandini voice.
So, what was happening with Zandini?
Cyberbillion.
Zandini basically is smooching this bird up and is the reason that you're all in the Shadowfell. I don't remember what happened exactly last session. I think he was just kind of fucking around with the bird.
Zandini walked through the portal because Smooth Brain see portal and must walk. Took a shit ton of damage because he failed a save. It seemed like nobody else was going in to get him, so Vero went in to save his ass and get him out the portal. And the bird healed Zandini before Vero could. And so Zandini was like, oh my god, this bird is such a good friend! And like, you know, man too stupid to realise that when evil people are trying to summon something, it's probably not a friendly something. But you know, the great Zandini is very clearly a sorcerer, not a wizard.
But you don't understand, they were friendly to me, so it's fine, you know?
I can't tell if you're saying that out of game or like in character.
Better call him A, better call him B.
Both. All right. Cool. It's a little difficult to discern if you're always going to use a voice. The bird, very chipper and everything, kind of squawks. I'm not going to try and imitate that noise because it's going to sound like shit. And my microphone probably wouldn't pick it up either. It just kind of goes around the place all giddy. It's like, oh, I'm so happy that we're going to be friends together and you're going to teach me everything. Right? And it swoops his head down to Sandini, and a bit of drool kind of sips out from the beak. I've lots of things to show you, it says, spitting all over you, basically.
Haktua.
Haktua, yeah. Yeah.
Blair, can I borrow that Thunderblast for a minute?
What do you say? How about we go home for a cup of tea? That's what you guys drink, right? Tea. I mean, here where the sun don't shine and people have crooked teeth, and drink Guinness, it's what we do around this time. Drink some tea.
Oh, fuck, the bird's cockney.
That sounds absolutely splendid. And he would hold up his pinky finger.
Do not suck the bird's cock.
What?
Did you just say blended?
What's the pinky finger for?
Oh, you wouldn't understand this, but in the other world, whenever you drink tea, you hold out your pinky like this.
Holds up one of his big talons with the pinky out. That sounds like a lovely tradition. By the way, and he points with his pinky talon towards Yados. Is he supposed to look that disheveled?
Oh, Sealy, real quick, did you say disheveled?
Disheveled.
Ah.
Pointing at the mangled corpse of, well, not corpse, the mangled body of.
Well,
Yeah.
Yados isn't dead, right?
No, he's not dead.
God, I wish he was.
Probably barely hanging on, though.
But Yados will bellow out and his best country draw. I'm injured. Tired.
Just like my pappy. Just like my pappy.
I want to lay down. Me and my run fight.
Yeah, we should probably lie down.
Pain.
Yeah, and suffering, and the sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's find a nice place to lie down, a nice, very tight cave that we can all get into single file, probably about half a foot wide and a couple of 100 foot deep, so that way the bird can't follow us in.
Sorry, I had some technical difficulties that have lots of fur, need attention.
Same.
Yeah. Well, the issue is mine can jump on top of the desk, which is she takes up a lot of space. Do you say this out loud? I only heard vaguely what we were talking about, but something about a cave to escape the bird.
I said we should go for a long rest, find a nice cave, and then kind of dropped it quieter a little bit to maybe find a way out of that cave, or if we can die in that cave. We'll have a Shadowfell caving accident.
If you want to, I can fly around and find a little bird's nest that we can hide in. Like a little creature den, a little tunnel, a little burrow, a little pub.
You mentioned having a home?
I do, yeah, but it's a little ways away. Do you have a map, by any chance?
Yeah, you would pull out a map of the Feywild.
What is it? What is this? Did you draw this?
No, but isn't the Shadowfell, the material plane, and the Feywild all overlapping?
I don't know. You're the smart one here. I'm just a bad.
Well, shouldn't the general layout be the same?
To my knowledge, I had a map of the Shadowfell pulled up, but I don't think it's the same.
To my knowledge, based off of how the Shadowfell is described, the Shadowfell is kind of 1-to-1 with like Faerun and Sword Coast, but it's just like, you know, really grim and dire and dead, and you know, place names aren't the same, but the map will get you from A to B. Just there might be some shit along the way that's, you know, not on the map.
Yeah, it's a little difficult because most maps that you can find are like separate pieces that you have to put together yourself. I don't. Well, listen to Scott, what he said basically. But the bird's home is a ways away, and they'll tell you that it will likely take probably a week of travel around-ish, depending on how hurt and slow you are, and detours and all that. Of travel to properly get there, 6 days in total. A normal pace. So, might be good to rest along the way, unless you can press on for that long.
No, resting would be good. Let's find that pub.
Yeah? Would you like me to look for it? You'll just have to sit very still, or else the monsters might get you. Ooh.
Oh, I think we'll sit still, like you suggested.
Yeah.
You could come with as well if you want to.
We can't fly like you. At least most of us can't. We'd just slow you down.
Skill issue. And a small talon points towards the map of the Feywild. By the way, can I take that drawing with me? Hang it on my refrigerator. You did such a good job on it, after all.
Wonder something.
What did he ask?
If you can hang the Feywild map on his refrigerator, because you did a good job drawing it.
Sadly, we didn't draw it. We were given it for something else, and I think it might still be useful.
Damn. No, I bought that Samsung smart fridge for nothing.
Samsung is now a canon brand.
I think it's pronounced. It's almost song. Sorry.
I can't
That's
wait
almost
to hit Strahd with a Samsung smart fridge.
The bird will wave a little goodbye and give Zandini a pat on the head with those steel-like feathers before flying off. It keeps line of sight with you. It flies alongside the mountain pass and the sides, looking for close-by cave entrances that your meager little bodies could potentially climb to. The bird will be gone for a good 10 minutes or so, in case you want to do anything in that meantime, such as run away, or in Zandini's case, perhaps jump off the cliff.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Don't do that.
I too will jump off the cliff, but because Zandini, I want to make sure he hits the bottom.
Before the bird flies away, can Zandini ask if he can ride on the back?
Uh-oh.
I mean, he's on.
What do you mean?
He's on the grass, so yeah.
That's a great idea. It's a great idea. There's nothing wrong with that.
Can Zandini make a persuasion with advantage?
Hell yeah.
I do think
That is a 27.
Jesus Christ, yeah. The bird, before it flew off, before it departed, it pet Zandini on the head. Zandini goes. What does Zandini say?
Birdie friend, maybe you could learn me how to fly.
You sound just like you have a Warhammer army.
Sure! Climb on back of my back! Climb on top of my back, sorry. Zandini, small Petey. And together with Zandini, they fly off. Like I said, they gone for a good 10 minutes or so, just checking out, investigating for potential creature dens to cozy up in, leaving the 4 of you behind, or 5. Boo Boo looks a little depressed.
When it's out of earshot, can I ask? Shadowfell is approximately the same as Sword Coast, you said?
Blair would look to Renfrey and explain that the Shadowfell is a mirror version of the Sword Coast, right?
So, for example, if we went to the church where we found an entrance to the Underdark, do you think there would be a mirror entrance to the Underdark there?
I am not sure. I don't know extremely too much. I only assume that the plane itself is it's just the material plane, but a good of the essence, life, vita drawn out of it. Right? I don't know if a castle made there ends up as a castle here, or if a castle made here ends up as a castle there. That's beyond me.
Yeah, it's mostly physical features, like the big ones, seas, oceans, forests, and mountains, that appear in roughly the same location.
I believe...
Entrances to other realms as well?
I couldn't quite catch that, sorry.
Did
mate.
not catch what you said.
Entrances to other realms as well? Other planes as well?
I don't think so. Like
No.
portals, you mean?
Yeah, we found an entrance to the Underdark in one of the churches on the Sword Coast. So I was wondering if there is a mirror entrance to the plane of the Underdark.
The Underdark isn't a
if it-
plane.
The Underdark's just a rather long series of networks and
Yeah,
tunnels.
it's an enormous system of like caves and such. It's not a plane in itself.
Okay.
But there are counterparts of the Underdark, seeing as it's a massive cave complex. So if you can find a tunnel that leads deep enough, you will come into the Shadow Dark, the Underfell, whatever. The Shadowfell variant of the Underdark, basically.
Ah.
Oh, it's actually called the Shadow Dark. Okay.
Oh, it's a thing? Damn, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I think we...
Well, it's one way we can escape Shadowfell then.
Why would that let us escape the Shadowfell?
That's still the Shadowfell.
That's still the
Yeah.
Shadowfell.
That's just like darker Shadowfell.
Yeah,
We
it's
just
the
went into the
worst part
basement of the
Shadowfell.
Shadowfell.
You thought the Shadowfell was bad? Whoa, wait till you get under there.
Yeah, you're gonna see my uncle.
How is he doing, by the way? Did he get out of prison yet?
He's dead. No, he's dead, luckily.
But if Zandini's
I say luckily, but he. Sorry, never mind.
if Zandini's away with the bird, then we could run, or like what you thinking is gonna be best here? Like, I only came here to save his ass, and it appears that we are, looks back where the portal used to be. It appears we've lost, we've lost the other 2 Feys. We've lost, the Changeling and the Druid. So...
And the exit.
And the who, sorry?
And the exit.
Yeah, that too. Like,
There is
yeah.
a curve in the mountain range coming up to the bird, which would remove it from your line of sight and vice versa for probably a few minutes. Because right now you are in its line of sight and it can still see you, but at some point it won't, if that would influence your decision making at all.
More so where to go. I think we should relax for the night. Try sleep it off, see what the bird does.
Could I spend this time trying to rotate? Yeah, orientate where we are on the map.
On the Feywild map you have.
I don't think the Feywild map would do it. I'm not sure if the Feywild is the same as the Shadowfell like that. If it is, yeah.
How good is your knowledge of the Sword Coast in terms of geography?
There's two different ways you can go about it, right? And one say he's been to multiple versions of the Sword Coast, so he would know it very well, and the other way would say that, you know, he hasn't been there in a long time. Right, so he might not have.
I'd say you can do an intelligence check. If you have navigation tools, you can use those. To kind of discern in terms of how you traveled, the routes you took, where you might be in relation to the Sword Coast. 16. You reckon that you would be... I need to get a map of the Sword Coast because I forgot the name for it. Probably around the Grey Peak Mountains, as you are standing on a very large set of mountains, and the one closest by to where you were on the material plane is the Grey Peak ones, which is about the center of the Sword Coast, really, the middle part of it. However, you can see that this mountain range where you're currently at is much more eroded than the ones in the material plane and the Feywild. A lot smoother. It's almost like it's quickly turning into a series of hills, basically. Trees are dead and rotting away. Big boulders become smooth pebbles. Those kinds of things. Does that answer your question at all?
Right, you said we were where?
If you go to a map of the Sword Coast, you would be approximately at the... What did I say again? I forgot
Grey
what
Peak
name
Mountains.
for it.
Great Big Mountains.
There you go.
Great Peak Mountains.
Grey.
Pulling up a map right now. I'm finding one. I'm zooming in. I had trouble. I need to find a different map.
Meg, shut up!
Does someone just have a map?
We do have a map. The map of Faerun might be on there.
Open image address. Open image of new tab. Let me see here.
Oh, you do have a map of Feywild. My
Yeah,
bad.
Grey.
Didn't know that.
Don't know whether or not it's
Yeah, Grey
labeled.
Peak Mountains.
Where is that at?
To the right of the big forest, the high forest.
Mine's too low resolution. You said, is it in the...
Jesus Christ. I'll send the...
What?
screenshot.
Yeah, we have a map on the thing. Right? We have a map in-game.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it might be missing an awful lot of the... What do you call it? Awful lot of the
There you go.
labels.
I'll paste it in a Discord server. It's a big grey area in between the big forest and the desert. You reckon that on a 16 you are somewhere-ish on that area? But, you know, the Shadowfell variant of it?
then making our way to what would be Waterdeep might be the best out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could orient yourself a little
I
bit.
believe
You'd have to go down into the valleys, probably walk through a few of those dilapidated hamlets and encounter whatever the fuck might live in the Shadowfell, you know?
So are we gonna head now, or are we gonna sleep and then head?
I think we need to sleep and then head.
Alright. In that case, after a few minutes, the bird returns, Zendini still on his back, unfortunately, and gracefully lands on the snowy peak. Zendini climbs off the back. I don't know if Zendini will say anything with the limited amount of intellect he has. Looks at Ruby.
Brother, that was awesome. Totally worth endangering my entire party for.
I regret asking about it.
No,
The bird
Yeah, you
informs
should.
you.
I will make you.
The bird informs you. Oh, I found a few caves. One is for an owl bear. I think you could fit in there. Don't worry, I killed the bear. Zendini can vouch for me, right? And he nudges you with a big talon.
Yeah, sure. Very big and scary bear.
Well, no, it's fucking dead, mate. It's dead. I killed it.
No longer big and scary, but you know what I mean.
Small and unscary bear. Dead. We could head there if you want to. If you want to, and he gestures towards the general area on the mountainside. You know, climb to it. Or I could fly you, you know. Isn't it great to fly? Eh? Zendini?
It's amazing. You're the best, my best friend.
Alright.
So we are climbing then, guys, I assume, right?
Yeah.
What was that? You want to be on our back?
No,
You want to fly?
never.
Well, that is rather unfortunate, as you material people might say.
Let's if nobody has any objections, let's get to it. And we'll just start
Slowly.
walking.
The bird will continuously follow you. Seeing as everything is pretty eroded, it's not too bad of a climb, but I'd still like for everyone to make either an athletics or an acrobatics. The bird continuously follows you. Every now and then it slips, but then it just kind of flies back up and regains its footing. And every now and then it just kind of makes a hoot, makes a noise.
Good
Or
Zendini,
eat.
but
I would guide myself with those checks.
Did you say athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, either or. Zendini can,
Oh my
can
God,
be on the
I
back of the bird, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. He seems like the kind of virgin to want to do that. Or at least I've made him that way.
Did Yaros get healed at all, by the way?
No, I thought we were gonna go for a rest, and that's where he would heal.
Oh, right. Who's doing that? Oh, yeah, Tyler. Oh, yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Every now and then it's a little slippery. You know, there's a root that cracks underneath your feet, etc. But you make it to the cavern. Like the bird said, there is a pretty mangled, half-devoured carcass of what used to be some kind of owlbear at the entrance of the cavern, and it leads pretty deep inwards until there is a big mattress, basically, of mushrooms and rotten wood, twine, etc. The bird just goes, ta-da! Got you a home. No smart fridge, unfortunately, but you know.
So that climb was really unbearable.
Did you
You
just say
get it, friend?
Zooey?
Yeah.
Is that? Looks at the others. Is that normal? Is that a thing?
He just like slips into it sometimes. I'm too afraid of telling him when he's normal.
Oh.
We have every reason to believe that he was not dropped as a child, but violently thrown.
Maybe that's why he's afraid of being hurt, because he was so thrown so badly.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Zooey. Good night. It's not really a night here, is there? Good sleep. Good, whatever you do. And the bird, with big stomping feet, will go over to the entrance, to the very tip of the entrance, and nestle itself there, completely blocking off. Well, the entrance, yeah. You might be able to squeeze past it, but so far you are completely surrounded by darkness and a damp cavern walls. Kind of like Odysseus. Kind of like Odysseus, you know, with a big rock in front of the entrance, and you're all alone with.
You killed my sheep.
It's crazy how Ruby's singing shit from a musical about Odysseus, and you're just here referencing probably the latest movie about Odysseus.
No, I'm just the tale of Odysseus, not necessarily a piece of media.
So we take a long rest?
Let's.
Can I try to identify the mushrooms before I take my rest?
Sure, you can make you can make a nature check if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, apparently. I'm gonna guide myself again, just in case. Nature 24.
Some of the mushrooms can be found in the material plane as well, that are typically associated with rotting wood, etc., like brown rot mushrooms, etc. Some of them are Shadowfell variants that you have never seen before, and you don't know what their effects are, or what happens when you eat them, or touch them, or whatever. But seeing as there was an owlbear sleeping on them, they are probably safe to touch and maybe ingest.
I was hoping some of them would be poisonous.
What do you want? Poisonous mushrooms? What are you planning?
Kill the bird. Done.
No hesitation,
Yeah.
all gas, kill the bird.
I mean, you can still try.
I
and
mean,
kill the
as
bird.
Ruby, kill a bird. Actually, we should be friends with the bird.
It's currently resting, you know. But yeah, you can take your long rest if you so like to. If anyone wants to stand watch, go ahead and let me know. Boo Brew will tend to his gun and a bit of his wounds, but he doesn't seem too successful in patching himself up. And he still looks pretty worse for wear, really.
Vera will go straight to sleep.
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
And I can remove this aid from myself as well.
I'll make sure that I forgot his name. My quote boyfriend unquote is resting
Your
out.
simp. You forgot the name of your fucking.
It's been a long time since we played.
Been a hot minute.
That's cold.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. That's alright. No one can hear him cry anyway. Yeah, you take your long rest. You don't really know the passage of time. There's no sun, there's no moon that kind of illuminates or would signify a passage of time. Plus, the bird is blocking any and all light that might enter the cavern entrance. But at some point, you will wake up a little bit. You don't hear anyone snoring anymore. and you can hear some folk tending to their equipment. It seems like the bird is not moving, might be asleep still. If you want to try and wake it up or kill it or talk shit behind its back. Zendini, can you, by the way, roll me a d20 real quick? That's Ruby.
Oh, fuck me.
You you had the wettest, sloppiest wet dream about the bird. I could go into detail, but I'm not sure if that goes along with Twitch's TOS.
Well, I like if you were not on Twitch or on YouTube. YouTube.tv / it's not .tv.
.tv, yeah, you're fucking genius, yeah. YouTube's worse. Ever notice how whenever I'm doing a recap, right, and we swear, I restart the entire recap, because if you swear within the first minute of a video, it's like game over.
Yeah, no, it's youtube.com / what is it?
I don't know.
It's Scottish DM?
I don't know, I think it's a generic.
I don't know.
Used to be you only needed 300 subs, and then it's like, oh, you need to be a partner to do this again. But yeah, Zandini has the wettest dream about this bird.
Well, I won't go into detail because I also don't want to be labelled as a
Zoophile?
Zoophile, thank you. You can imagine it. You know, D&D is a role-playing game. You can imagine it for yourself. What would you like to do now that you've woken up, unable to really see properly? Bar, you know, the grayscale surroundings. Yeah?
I have dark vision?
Yeah, that's why I said bar the grayscale surroundings.
Oh, okay, no. Can I prestidigitation clean my pants?
You don't want to wear it proudly, you know?
No.
Show them what's what. Yeah, you can clean your pants, you know, and you clean it of, you know, mushroom residue as well, and some dust and pebbles and such.
Well, actually, there's females around. I don't want to be embarrassed, you know. Gotta make a good impression.
Blair would gather a few people upon waking. Right, seeing that the bird was still asleep, this is a key moment. You would try to wake up suddenly Ados and Eidos, the Great Zandini, basically everyone but
everyone bar the bird.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say everyone but Zandini, but I said Zandini. So, but yeah, no, everyone but Zandini. But Zandini was already awake. We would try to get everyone in a group together to talk for a second, you know, or you would try to talk to everyone one-on-one. Right, but he would say, we need to take this opportunity to ambush the bird.
Right. Just like,
zero.
That's a possibility. We could just sneak out.
Why would we want to sneak away from the bird? They're my friend. Well, my friends sneak away all the time, but that's just because they're playing a prank on me.
That's why I said not Zandini.
Because they're playing a prank on me. That's so sad. The amount of time that has happened to me is unfortunate.
We play hide and seek. They asked me to count to 2 billion.
Yeah.
But in Mississippi's.
Like, I came home and I saw like a Snapchat of them just like playing Mario Kart with snacks and all. It's like, oh, okay, I guess. I guess I won the fucking hide and seek game.
Joke's on you. I know exactly where you're hiding now.
But yeah, the bird is unmoving. What's your plan of attack if you want to try and attack it?
All at once.
If we try to take this thing on, we're in trouble. We should just try to get out. If we find someone else, or, you know, away from here, that's great. You guys can get back to the material plane. I can get back to the material plane to go back to the Shadowfell. Back to the material plane to get back to the Feywild.
I think our best option is to kill it.
I don't think I can do that right now.
Don't kill my friend.
Maybe we should also quieten Zandini down so he does not notify the bird.
God,
Just in case.
God, if only someone could thunderwave him off a cliff.
I love playing an antagonist.
So fucked up.
Yeah, that's what you I got an idea. You go, hit it real good right now.
Did you just say he was going to hit it from behind?
It seems like Zandini isn't the only one.
You said, I said, no, I'm gonna hit it real good. I'm gonna hit it real good. And he would. Is Zandini hovering around us?
I suppose so, yeah.
You would say to Zandini, I'm just gonna wake him up real quick. I'm gonna nudge him. And then
You wake him up.
Giannis would go to then sneak up on the big bird. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird.
Yados is just Boomhauer from King of the Hill now.
Yep, always has been.
Is there any way for Renfrew, you've also got a level of exhaustion that should be removed if you took a long rest.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that.
But if there's any way to sneak out of here, could
No, I had 2 levels of exhaustion, so the level 1 exhaustion still stands.
I thought you only had level 1 exhaustion, not bad.
Yikes.
Oh, oops.
Is there any way for us who are super cool in the ways of teleportation to teleport the fuck out this way?
Hold on.
You could also squeeze past the creature, but you don't know
Did you guys wake up
what effect
Zandini
that
or
will
not?
have.
I think Blair did at this point.
Blair, can I get a confirm if you guys woke up Zandini or not?
He would not have woken up Zandini, but before I said that, he was already awake because he had a wet dream.
DM, is Zandini awake or not?
I'd say so, yeah.
I can teleport.
God.
You could have said no. You could have saved everybody.
I'm aware you can teleport. I can teleport too. However, I think I speak for everybody else when I say we would rather teleport away from that thing. Points towards the bird.
Why would we teleport away from our friend? Oh, we're playing the prank where we do hide and seek.
Boo Brew,
Is that what we're
in the
doing?
meantime, Boo Brew has disappeared for now. He's gone to check out the opposite end of the cavern, diving deeper into it.
We might exit there.
Boober, hold up! You might get into a horrible accident.
Alright, Boo Brew returns.
Absolutely.
Loudly proclaimed, "Well, that there bird looks to be a little bit dangerous. If we go ahead and try and kill it, I don't know what might happen as if we're on a cliff and inside a cavern. I reckon that we should be finding it in ambush at some point."
I'm surrounded by
catch me?
hellbellies.
Did you catch any of that? Do you understand?
Yeah, you don't know what will happen if we fight the bird, and you think that we should.
Bird is the bird.
You said at some point we should just decide to move into the Shadowfell.
Well, that was about it. I said a little bit more things. I also said things about let's just go along with it about the side, cliff side, and also the word ambush. And, all that kind of thing.
Having heard, like, at this point here, Joe Dirt chewing on a spring, Vero is very much just going to try and, like, squeeze past this creature and get out.
Yeah.
Yanos will try to go with her.
I can put.
Did the two of you... Wait, Yados is leaving Renfrey behind?
He wants to smite. I mean, he's controlled by me. He wants to smite the creature.
Oh, alright.
He wants to
I think he's
smash
gonna
from
wake up.
behind.
I think he's gonna wake up from her.
Renfrey, what were you going to say?
I can make two people invisible, if that helps.
Oh god, here we go then.
No, we're squeezing by the creature, so it's touch. Invisibility is going to mean nothing here.
I do think that you also figured out that the bird has a very good perception.
And
I
the
couldn't
bird-
quite hear that, mate. I'm very sorry. What were you saying?
Well, if we're squeezing past it, I'm gonna make myself invisible anyway, just in case.
Yeah, you can for sure do that.
What check do
Just
you need
before
from
we
us?
I
start.
do think... hello?
What check do you need from us?
Stealth. Sorry, people are talking over each other, so I couldn't quite hear. But a stealth one, as you just kind of try and squeeze past a thing. It's pretty big. It doesn't seem to really breathe at all either. So you're not really getting squeezed against a wall or anything. What do you have a disadvantage, mate?
Skill mill.
Right, proper.
Will we get advantage for stealth? Because I'm invisible.
Player.
I mean, you think it's sleeping.
Player's trying to squeeze through, and then let's look at what Yados does.
Only slightly. Wow.
As you all squeeze past the creature, two of you have a hard time. Three of you have a rather hard time. Actually,
Wow.
actually, all of you have a hard time. And you just kind of, you push against the feathers of this thing to get those sharp steel edges out of the way, and it weighs a lot, and there's not enough room for you. At some point, its eyes just open very quickly. For a very quick moment, you can feel an innate sense of fear kind of overcome you before it makes like a sound. Its neck extends, and it shudders its feathers, brushing you up against the sharp, jagged walls, and goes, "It's wakey time already." Oh, I had such a beautiful sleep. It was so nice watching y'all dream and stuff. Two of you were stored. Did you know that?
We're what?
Snoring.
Oh.
I won't point any fingers, but you might have a sneaking suspicion.
No, but best friend, we were gonna play a game hide and seek. So you go back to sleep, and we go hide, and then you go find us.
Yes. This is the greatest game.
Is
to
everyone
ever be
else on
played.
board with this plan? Because if so, I would like a group persuasion check.
Yes, I am. And anything to
Right.
get away from this creature, I am on board with.
Yep.
Is this everybody to roll or someone to roll with advantage?
A group check, so everyone. Zandini rolls with advantage, though, seeing as he is Zandini.
Yeah,
Me and my friends do all the time. That's 29.
Dirty 1, ladies and gentlemen. A dirty 1.
Don't worry, I got a 29. That's an average of 15. We're good. I'll average out your shittiness.
Oh, thank God.
That is a rough average of 17, 18? No, 17.
Well, we need Jados as well, don't we? Oh no,
How
yeah.
you rolled his?
Dados was
Never
one of
mind,
the first
18,
ones.
18, 17
Yeah.
plus 30 is...
Yeah, for high one, it's about 17 or 18. Yeah, like you said.
that is a 65 plus 18 is a 70...
Ruby, there's no need to
83?
flex with your autism, alright? It's around 18. It's good enough.
83 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's a 16.3.
Did you take into account Poo-Poo's persuasion roll?
No.
I
Ah,
16.8.
a 101, and that would be a 16.8 indeed, yes.
It's 16.
Alright. I think for the bird,
17.
let's see real quick. Yeah, the bird cocks its head and goes, well, alright, but promise you won't stray too far. I will find you. You know, I'm very good at this. My mates used to do it with me, and I haven't seen them. So I think I've won. Okay, I'll count to. I'll put a real life timer of 3 minutes. Starting now, as that creature goes back to sleep. So you've got 3 minutes to decide where you want to go.
As far down the mountain as possible, I guess, guys, right?
Yeah.
That would be a bit of a climb, so I would like another check for that one.
Out of curiosity, I have a climb speed.
You're
Doesn't-
alright in that case, but the others probably don't. You can also try and follow the mountain path further down. It splits off in a few ways. I say a few. It splits off in 2 ways. 3 ways. My bad.
That's what I meant by just like sprinting down the path. So, sprint down the path, get to the crossroads, and does it look like any one path is considerably steeper or more dangerous than another?
Yeah, one path for sure. That kind of is one you went to the caves with. That one is very steep, a little slippery, little uneven footing. One is more slopey, and you can see from here that it leads to a crossing over a valley, and gradually descends. And one kind of disappears, crisscross into rocks and whatnot. So you can't see where that one leads to. Maybe deep to the valley, maybe to a chasm.
We're going down, right? I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm basking the
Well,
party.
there's no way to get up. There's no way to get up. You can only go down.
If we say we could find another cave entrance in the cave and run in there, but
Let's go down and
find
find a cave.
another place. Find another place to hide.
Sprint down the easy
But-
path, find a cave, and hope for the best.
Yep. Find some nook or cranny to hide in. Let's book it.
Yeah, still invisible. Brew and his clanky little legs follows you. You can hear the bird behind you kind of giggle. It's like, oh, is this what fun means? Is this a game? Grows fainter and fainter. Following the slowly descending path, the seemingly safest one, you don't sprint past any burrows or caverns or such. It seems to be, at some point, almost a man-made path until you get to a point where it forms almost a bridge in between two sets of mountain. Deep down below, you can see a fairly large river stream crossing in between the valley. However, this drop would very likely kill you. And on the other end of the bridge, you can see two people standing opposite of each other. One of them looks to be a little bloodied, and the other looks to be a little weird. Disheveled, corpse-like almost. Probably has been here a long time, like a hermit. Let me activate the map for you real quick.
We'll raise an eyebrow. as I see it. Pat to Blair because, you know, he's not invisible. And I will point towards him and give that look of like, should we, shall we?
Mm.
Two potential allies.
I don't think anyone's going to be much of an ally here, but
I will say, at this point, the bird has started looking for you, and it is faster than you are.
alright,
Guys,
Just
should we find a
run.
hiding spot? Otherwise the bird will find us. And then this game will be over. Also, aren't we going too far?
No, we're not going far enough.
But
we discussed the plan in front of the bird. But yes, let's go across the bridge.
We'll start to tiptoe across, for lack of better terminology. That's,
Yeah. I'd say as you get. Oh, I thought you were going to move further.
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that there's a drop, so I was going to say, you know, prepare myself to make this drop.
That drop is safe. I will say for the rest, this map is very much what you see is what you get. If you fall off of, you know, the physical part, you will fall a lot of feet.
oh boy, I can't wait to stand on the edge with the most annoying character in all of D&D.
Oh, I can't wait to Thunderwave you off.
Tear
the edge.
down. Assassin's
sure-
Creed Leap of Faith.
I surely hope nothing bad happens to this innocent sorcerer.
We'll
Where
throw-
is the players in
well,
D&D, actually?
That's a big. Where's the player?
Oh wait, where is
Yes.
Zandini?
Oh,
Oh, the players Zandini.
yeah,
Sorry.
he's
Yeah,
got some.
player.
He's got some work stuff that he's sorting out just now.
Oh god. Is he gonna show up at all? Or...
Probably not.
Oh god. Am I allowed to
At
kill
least you
him?
can play.
I will try to bridal catch Blair because he looks like a bitch.
Before we continue, I would like to ask Master DM, do you put a cap on full damage?
The standard 20d6.
So yes. Alright,
Yeah.
thank you. I need to very quickly let my cat out the door.
Unless
But you
it's over 600 foot. If it's over 600 foot, you're just dead, bruh. Good thing we're not falling 600 foot, right?
No, make it more.
Well, the DM said well.
About that.
Yeah, so mountains are typically like 1 to 2 kilometers.
Oh,
tall.
this is for the mountain. Different story. I thought it was just this little gap here. For the whole mountain, yeah. I think if we fall off the mountain thematically, we're fucking dead, bro.
No, yeah, you drop off that gap, you take 10d6 falling damage. But as you get to the start of this naturally formed bridge, you can see that one of the figures in front of you suddenly starts to this spurt of blood just appears out of it, massive gashes across its body. As for the person itself, who's already looking furry, like this, you can feel a set of very sharp teeth, sharp canine teeth, embed themselves into your arm as some dog-like creature has probably attacked you, although you are unable to see it. And with that, let's roll for initiative.
Oh god. I wanted to hit the furry with an ooh woo.
Can you hear my cat?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought Scott was imitating her.
That's
was
funny
Ruby.
you say that, because I wanted to hit the furry with a truck.
I wanted to hit it with an ooh woo, you know.
With an ooh.
Can we konnichiwa oni-chan?
What the fuck are you saying?
Oh
Yeah,
god, what
but-
is it? Part?
Treat
Hello,
him like a
brother.
furry. Like an IRL furry. In like the most cringe way.
If Blair uses his gun, it will probably like alert our location.
I mean, he already knows. The bird already knows. He's already following us.
Could I put
Well,
that?
there's 3 different paths, so the bird will have to look for a little bit.
Could I put that gun in my mouth and pull the trigger, please, Blair? Pretty please.
I'd say that's a great idea. Sorry, give me a quick moment. Yeah, there we go. As we begin combat with Blair, first up on the mountain, you can clearly see. I'll say clearly. You can vaguely see what's in front of you.
Right, you mentioned an invisible dog biting someone.
You don't know about that one. I said that Brazgar, this unknown fella that is in front of you, currently bloody to a degree, sporting a nice fur coat, feels a set of canine teeth, embed themselves in his arm, taking 9 piercing damage.
Ah, well, Blair wouldn't
Unless
move
he's
forward.
raging.
Yeah, I would be raging. Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you want to knock off the rage so it can be added onto your character then? Like, click it. There we go.
Move up 30 feet, and then we look at the barbarian in front of him. And he would say, friend or foe?
Alex, around me. Would I know if these guys are friend or foe?
They don't sport the typical Shadowfell appearance that you're accustomed to. They're not invisible. They don't look withered. They don't look like evil creatures. They look like you and perhaps your family or friends. Probably stuck in the Shadowfell for whatever their personal reasons are.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna point at the creature in front of us and just say that one.
Yeah, the creature in front of you is this husk of a man clad in pretty rotten clothing, really. Almost a living, walking mushroom that looks like this.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. I always love hearing that whenever this creature is.
What creature?
Appearing.
Let me see.
Smash.
Oh, look at the mouth on that thing.
Wonder what that mouth does.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
that's
a
the
dog.
Bodussi.
But
Anyway, what would you like to do? Hearing about the strangers, both Blair and your end as well as Brazgar. Do I say that right?
Yeah, you got it.
Brothers.
you'd say, so that one's a foe,
Yeah.
and then fucking. I'm not sure if you've ever seen a gun before out of character. I mean, not out of character, right? But I'm not sure if he's ever seen a gun before in character. However, it's this tube of wood and metal with engravings that he would fire upon 95 feet away. What is the range on my blunderbussy?
90.
90. It's 30 to 90. How far away was he? He's
95.
95.
You can only
Yep.
move 5 foot, boy.
I've already moved 30 feet. Well, he would pull out his gun and look at it and say, "Damn!" Right out of range. And he's not gonna action dash. You'll action dodge, and that'll be his turn.
All right. Renfrey, Chief. I'd say after Brazgar pointed out the creature, you'd all see it by now. Its vague form hidden in the dim lighting of the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm. I'll make my way over here. so I can hit it. Double check the range. Yeah. First, I'm gonna bonus action wisdom hit.
You're gonna bonus action wisdom hit?
Wisdom it. Like put on wisdom the hex thingy. On wisdom.
Yeah, go ahead and cast Hex. On what creature?
On the creature behind this one?
Yeah, as you do, the somatic components and everything, you do your little hand wave and such. Nothing seems to happen. You have knowledge of your own spells, and you reckon that the creature might be out of range of the Hex spell.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oops. See. Will that help?
Would it? I think it would. Yeah, sorry. Yes, it would in that case. You do your little meta magic bullshit, and I need to put the hex on it again. There we go. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Eldritch Blast it.
A 17 does hit, yeah? 17 does hit, yeah?
Okay, let me just do the hex twice. That is what? 2d6, right? Necrotic.
Yeah. As the Eldritch Blast hit, and the puff of smoke that is, I suppose, now haunted by the hex spell, it seems to be immune to the necrotic damage of the hex.
Okay. Good to know. Well, at least it still has like -5 perception, so.
It does, yes. But I suppose it does know where you are, judging from you shooting Eldritch Blast. Is that all you want to do?
I think I still have like 10 feet of movement, so no, it's me. Never mind.
Alright.
Hunker
In
down
a very
there.
far distance, you can hear the bird kind of screeching out loud and cackling. It is pretty far away. You can't see it, you can only just hear it faintly, so you're safe for now. And two dogs, you can hear two sets of patters, same Brasgar, approaching you on a rapid speed as two more bite marks embed themselves into your body. An 18 for 8, which would be 4 piercing then, and a 17 for 10, accumulating to 9 damage total. It's your turn, Braska.
So both of the dogs bite me, yeah.
Yeah, you still
Yeah,
can't see them. They are invisible to you, but they're all right next to you.
Regarding the creature in the distance, being in the Shadowfell for like a number of years, would I be able to know what it is?
I'd say you can make a history or a religion with advantage.
I'll do religion with advantage. But
That's
disadvantage or
disadvantage,
advantage?
but yeah, not with 9 advantage. 19, you'd know, yeah. This thing is something called a Bodak, which is the result of a follower of a god of death, a particular god of death. I believe being reincarnated as this evil spirit. Its most notable features is that it's immune to negative energy. When it punches you, it does a lot of damage, and its most dangerous feature is that whoever it gazes upon, whoever it looks at, has a very high chance of either taking a good bit of damage or immediately dropping unconscious to the point of near death.
Well, if it looks at me, it's a threat. Yeah.
If it looks at anyone, yeah, but it does have to be within 30 feet in order to do that. And you would know that it also has this feature.
Matthew, your mic is picking up your breathing.
Oh, shit, apologies.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to hit one of the invisible dogs with reckless attack.
Alright, yeah. Straight roll.
Yeah. Boom.
You did roll privately.
Oh, did I make it public?
Just right click it.
Oh, it's alright. I'll take that one.
That additional-
Yeah, 17 for 12 does.
Is the additional +2 for rage on that damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's meant to be 3d6 because of elemental cleaver, and it's meant to be thunder damage.
What the fuck is elemental cleaver? Oh, you're the giant thing, aren't you? Yeah, roll a 1d6 then. What damage type did you choose?
Thunder.
Thunder, alright, yeah. Creature in total takes 16 damage. I'll do the topmost one. Apply damage, there we go. And give it a save. Yeah, it remains invisible, but you can see puffs of smoke kind of emit from where you hit it. And you know that you did hit it, but the creature doesn't seem to have any blood inside of it. So there's no splatters that would signify where it's at.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it again. Reckless attack.
Go ahead, yeah. 14 for... Can you roll a d6 again? Oh shit, I forgot to apply the other one. Yeah, just enough, that last attack, to cleave it in half. You can't quite see it, bar what I said, the smoke kind of fading away, but you can hear this echo of a yelp of a dog dying that also quickly, fades away. You killed it.
Yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Alright. The Great Zendini.
Zendini is gonna hear his bird friend coming. He's like, I'm gonna go hide now. And he's gonna jump off the cliff. Does he face Blight?
I just will acrobatics.
Ah, fuck!
No. He lands ever so gracefully on his great feces.
And he is then... How much movement will he have? Gonna try to hide behind this rock.
Yeah, go ahead. Make a hide
There you go.
check. There you go. Yeah, thank you.
And
Is that all?
You know what? He's gonna do more of his bullshit. He's gonna cast Shield of Faith on himself. That seems like something he would do.
To protect you from people seeing you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't
In
have
that case,
I don't have invisibility, but this will do.
Brazcar, a 15 does not hit you, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
You can
It's with
hear
advantage, by the way.
one small.
If it's a-
Oh, it is right. A 23 for that would be 4 in that case.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
let's argue for a moment here, for your sake. You said reckless attack, but didn't roll any of your attacks with advantage. Did you really recklessly attack?
Yep.
It was invisible, so it cancelled out. Yeah.
Ah! I forgot that
Straight
creature was
roll
invisible.
Yeah. You take 4 damage as you can feel it, cut your shins a little bit. Gados.
Yedos is moving up downtown. Let's see here. His movement speed. I know it's 30, right? It should be 30. Which would assume it's 30.
Mhm.
Boop, 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 boop. And then action dash. And then features. Nope, that'll be it.
Oh, sorry, Vera.
Gonna use all my movement to be running. And be like, oh my god, there's a guy here. Well, there's also a bird coming.
What was that? 80 feet in one go?
Yeah, dash. I got 40 speed. So full dash.
Shit, fucking Christ. Alright, yeah.
Oh my god, guys, there's a guy here. There's also a creature up there. Shit. And do I got the range, I wonder? I believe I just got the range. I'm gonna throw an ice knife at the creature. The Bodak up top.
Go ahead.
A 9
does not hit, but it still needs to make the save, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dex save.
So, dex save, DC 14.
Passes.
For 2. Although I don't think that matters too much. Then I will point him like, guys, there's well, there's something there. Where?
Oh no!
Oh wait, no, the Bodak. Fuck.
The Bodak. Yeah. Oh right, you reveal these. Once they come across.
Vero has been like complete and total like tunnel vision here.
The Bodak will slowly approach and mutter something, but you can't quite hear it as this withered finger extends out from its cloak, pointing at you, Vero. And can you give me Constitution save, please? DC 13.
Nuh-uh.
Right, in that case,
Ah. Just.
you're alright. You take 10 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Oh, you do it yourself. Oh, that's proper. And the creature will take one step further, standing at the edge of the cliff, still pointing at you. Let it make.
Yes, Blair would step up a bit. Let me
Oh shit!
zoom on in.
I fucked up.
$20, $25, $30. And then, bonus action. I want to pop my Rite of Dawn. Which, let me pull that up. Crimson Rites. Rite of Dawn. It did not roll it automatically.
I think
But
once
how-
people's cheats update, it'll start doing that. So.
I'm looking at Bloodhire. We're level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. 1d6. So I
Yeah,
take
there you go.
3 damage. And then I go to shoot the damn thing twice.
Go ahead, mate. Is with disadvantage because it is long range.
No, I moved. Oh, right. You're right. Let me. What? How far are we? Could you measure that for me real quick while I look at it?
50.
50. Ooh. All right. Disadvantage. Alt. Attack. Did it roll it at disadvantage?
That was not disadvantage, I believe.
It was not.
All right. Let me roll it again.
Oh my god, +3, +3, +1, +2.
He doesn't have
an
firearm proficiency, by the way. Like.
That
An
one was
18
not rolled
hits,
at.
yeah.
Oh, that one was. That one was rolled
an
at
18
advantage.
So,
Fuck.
An 18 hits and a 17 hits as well for a total of 16 thunder damage.
All right, and then I add another 2d6 radiant. Is this thing
Is this thing on?
Is this thing undead?
Perchance. You
Bet.
can guess if you want to.
I mean, so do I? Is it undead?
He does extra
It is,
damage
yeah.
if it's undead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is undead. Sorry, I thought it was
Bet.
like a feature thing.
So I do another extra
15.
46.
Proper, yeah.
Yep, and that is my turn.
Renfrey.
Yeah. I will keep hitting the Bodak with my Elder Blast. Come on. Just it.
12 misses, unfortunately. Second attack.
Coming right up. Nope.
7 also misses. As they all just kind of shoot off into the dirt and whatnot.
I'm gonna go over here and can I like crouch so that I'm not in the eyesight of Bodak, like hide behind the rock a bit?
That would be in hide action, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
You can close your eyes if you want to.
Mhm.
Are you gonna close your eyes?
Yeah, just a bit.
All right. Just what do you? Okay, wait. What do you mean just a bit? You can't. It's either you
Just
close
a
them or you
minute.
don't.
Narrow the eyes. Narrow the eyes like you're going too fast. Like the wind's in your eyes, you're still trying to see. Squint.
Do you narrow your eyes?
Jesus Christ.
I need to know this, Renfrey.
Like I'm like this. Let me see. Like this.
Like we're about to get racially insensitive. Is that what you're saying?
That's the just in the Discord. That's so.
Alright.
Haku's making an appearance, I see.
I'm assuming that's the end of
Oh
your
my god,
turn,
we
then,
were
right?
getting racially insensitive. Fuck me.
Movement, action, etc.
That's me.
Right. The flapping of wings, very, very faint. Bird is still kind of searching around the place. Oh, I do need to make a check for it, actually. That is low. There we go, yeah. One of the dogs, you can hear that faint echo of a snarl, and one of the dogs will try and bite into the barbarian. That should be advantage. A 22 for 6 piercing. I automatically incorporate the resistance. And you can hear something swiftly run past you, Razgar.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Do I take an attack of opportunity?
No, you cannot see it.
Oh, right,
As was Zandini, you can hear a creature lurking up on you. You can hear its echoing footsteps as it very slowly approaches you, and then this force, this weight, pounces against your chest. 22 for 11 piercing damage. I keep forgetting to roll with advantage. Yeah. This dog as well, you can hear the pit patter of something running past you. Firo, 22 from 9 piercing.
That there will sadly hit me, sir. On my bell just now.
Alright. Brazgar, it's your turn, mate.
I'm just gonna throw my maul at this creature's ugly face.
What creature's ugly face?
The one I could see.
Yeah, Elemental Cleaver makes any strength-based weapon a throwing weapon with 20-foot range.
Oh.
He can quite literally yeet any object. Such Elemental Cleaver.
Oh yeah, I can read it. Okay, yeah. If you throw a
26
weapon, repins in your hand the instant. Okay, cool.
Disadvantage, but
Go ahead, yeah.
I can't. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Is it disadvantage? Yeah.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
2060.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to it.
You get to here, like right here. That's
Yeah.
20 foot.
Yeah, but if I get to here anyways,
Yeah.
I'll get here
double
anyways.
check something.
And I attack it with my maul. That should be
21
15.
for a 21 for a total of 3 damage as something bites you in the chin, grazes it as you run away.
I'm gonna attack.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna recklessly attack this Bodak with my maul.
Yeah. It's a straight roll then. A 15 for 13 hits, yeah. Is it a magical maul?
Yeah,
I'm assuming not.
Well, yeah. It becomes magical. It's thunder damage anyways.
Oh right, thunder. All right, yeah, hits.
And
For 13
D6.
damage.
Another one. And then I'm gonna attack again. Is it advantage, isn't it?
Flat.
No, disadvantage. Unless you reckless.
Yeah, reckless.
Yeah, the flat then.
Okay. With this attack, I'm gonna do Great Weapon Master, so -5 to hit.
Okay. Ooh. So that's
Plus 10 damage,
a
so
total
28.
of what? Plus 2d6 plus 10.
It's 3d6 damage on my mace.
No, so it's going to be
Yeah, so it's
2d6.
2d6.
2d6 for the elemental cleaver damage, and then an additional 10 for the Great Weapon Master.
So how much is it?
So
2d6.
well, yeah, roll the 2d6, mate.
Okay.
That's not a 2d6.
That's
9.
not the
That's 9. Just call it 9. Just call it 9.
Yeah, I'll take a 9, yeah. For a total of, what is that, 37 thunder damage.
Add 10. Add
This
10.
thing... Yes, 37.
Is it? Oh.
This thing shatters, almost disintegrates. It's one of those... Sometimes you see those anime YouTube short things where they pummel the enemy and it's like blows up. It's kind of like that. As it's absolutely decimated.
Jesus fucking Christ, cute.
It's a good introduction for the character.
I was gonna shit now these fucking dogs, and I'm gonna come back here.
Yeah.
And then my turn.
Ah yes,
Zendini.
thunder damage in the snowy mountains.
Zendini, there is something pretty much on top of you.
Is it my bird friend?
It is probably not. First of all, it's invisible. And you don't know if your bird friend can do that. Second of all, it's panting like a dog.
Wait, when did Zendini get hit? Fuck, I am poo. I'm not playing my character. I'm not paying attention. You know what? I have the perfect idea.
Like fucking god. Yeah, you pig. Yeah.
And I disappear.
Cool. As you zip out.
So they can find me. So I can win because I'm the best hider.
Anything else you want?
I want to
Right,
kill
cool.
myself.
Well, the blight tap is at
let's-
the end of the turn, so there's nothing else could do.
Yeah.
Let's see about this one. That is not. There we go. You can hear Boo Boo yelp out in pain as he
Uh-oh.
accidentally took double damage. That wasn't supposed to happen. As a big chunk is bitten out of his leg, out of his thigh. He yelps out in pain and goes, "Fuck! Get out, mate!" I should probably make him visible as well. You can hear that echoing snarl of a dog. Yados.
Yanos would. Was there a dog still napping at Brazagar?
Yeah, you did see a spurt of blood like a gash of blood appear on the shin.
Mm.
So there are still dogs in that area. Then again, you can also see Zandini and Boo Boo being attacked by invisible creatures.
Right. Yados would pop. He would
Oh.
pop his Let me open up his spell book.
Does he have
Invisi-
see invisibility? Yeah.
Invisibility. Guess the invisibility.
What is the range of this?
I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, just total, just your sight.
Yeah, all sight, all time.
Oh, I thought you had a range. Yeah, you can see the dogs and you can see Zandini as well. I will keep them invisible for the others, I reckon. Actually, no, I won't. I'll make them visible for you, but for the other people, they're still invisible. Here you go.
Thank you. And then you will move towards the nerd.
What a nerd, yeah.
And that'll be his turn. I'll be right back.
Firo.
No, hold on.
With your 16, I'd say you can hear that these creatures are very close by you, well, are right next to you. You just can't see them.
Then with disadvantage, we'll take both the short swords and just kind of spin on the spot, like a blender for lack of better terminology, and just hope I hit something.
Yeah, go ahead. Hopefully you don't hit Blair.
Oh dear God, I forgot about him.
That's alright, you probably won't hit him.
Yeah,
You need to cast See Blair.
so I'm gonna say for it here, I will be going for 1 and then 2. So first attack will be against the lower, second attack will be against the western. So
Yes, sir.
southern 11 for apparently no fucking damage.
Well, it misses, so
For 7, okay. So and then second one, 14 for.
second one is against the one to your left, yeah?
Yeah, this one here.
Yeah. That one hits, yeah, as you can hear the echoing, or yelp, yeah, whimper of the dog.
And then as a bonus action, I'm trying to see what I've got here. I will face step back just towards here, and the creature I hit make a wisdom saving throw. Else be frightened.
It just saves.
And I will end my turn there.
There.
Well, he's gonna shoot at the dog in front of him that's invisible.
Yeah.
Could still be invisible if there's light. Just a question.
Is it Control Alt for disadvantage?
Control for this, yes.
Fuck, you know, yeah, both attacks hit.
Alright, are they undead?
They... Oh, actually. No, they aren't. They're monstrosities.
Alright. Well,
But there's a big puff of smoke and shadows that emanates from right in front of you. big enough to reckon, you put one and one together of how strong a dog is, that this thing likely isn't much life left into it.
I did 7 more damage. That kills it.
That helps.
Oh, that does. As you can hear that faint, the howl that just kind of fades away into nothingness.
Alright, and then he turns and then fucking takes out his hand crossbow and fucking twirls it. And bonus action goes to shoot the other one.
Go ahead, yeah.
Because he's a fucking mad lad. 10.
10 misses, unfortunately.
That's his turn. Alright, be right back.
Oh,
Wait.
Winfrey.
I've seen where he shot, right? Like.
Yeah, you know the vague area of where the dogs are. Well, where one of them is.
I'm gonna disadvantage Elder Blast then, right?
Go ahead.
Double
Six
that one.
Unfortunately.
Another net.
That one.
You are doing fantastic with 3 back-to-back nat ones there.
Yeah. We're all very proud of you and your special deficiencies, mate. But you shoot haphazardly, and unfortunately, all Eldritch Blasts seem to miss.
I would
I'm
like to
gonna-
point out that before the 7, there were 4 nat 1s in a row.
Yeah, where?
Claire rolled 1 and Renfrey rolled 2.
What can I say?
That's
Look,
me.
there's wrong.
That's me. Just gonna prize a reaction.
That faint sound, the flapping of steel wings, grows a little bit nearer. Likely it has flown across the first path, the one across the caves, and is now either checking out the one you're on or the other one. Zendini, against you, a 21 for 6 piercing, as you can feel.
Sweetie, I'm not on this plane of existence.
Sweetie,
Sweetie,
you
I'm
are
blinked.
still hit.
I am
I
blinked.
know,
No, blank.
I know.
What? Can see ethereal creature. Doesn't mean they can hit it.
If you can see, you
Does
can
it
hit.
Yeah, I think
What?
so, right?
Yeah. Can't hit what you can't see, but if you can be seen, then
You can be hit.
you can be hit.
I.
Wait,
What?
sorry. I can't. Wait, sorry. Creatures that aren't there. No. Sorry, never mind. You're right. Can see you, can't hit you. But in that case, it will bite into where you would be. You can see it. He can see it. But nothing happens. And the dog just kind of. Well, you can hear just a weird surprise noise. As for Blair, a 22 for 13. Praska.
I'm just gonna smash this dog beside me.
You're gonna smash the dog, yeah?
Reckless, yeah. Reckless attack. Great
Hand
Weapon
off.
Master for both attacks.
Go ahead. First one misses.
Let's see him again.
Second one misses as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
But you do hear the loud bangs of your hammers. And Dini, you zip back into the Shadowfell plane, face to face with an invisible dog, actually. Ruby, that's you.
Fucking goddamn it! I so not used to responding to Zendini.
It's alright.
Oh my
I
god!
can also
I
just
lost
keep saying. I can also
Yes,
just keep
Ruby.
saying Ruby, if that makes
Yes,
it
please.
easier.
Yes. I love the fact that I have chill touch prepared, which is neither chill nor touch. Meaning I have 0 point blank spells.
Mind Silver.
Oh no, I have the perfect way to get out of this. But no.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of my staff of prestidigitation. Anyway, I miss you step out. And
I forgot about that.
Greatest roll ever.
Then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna try to hide again because I'm still playing hide and seek.
Yeah, go ahead. And a d20, please. Don't forget.
Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty good check.
I hide away
And
and
you
I'm playing.
zip away again. Oh. This dog right here. You can hear Boo Boo once again yell out in pain, as this time I will say his hand is pretty much ripped off his arm, only hanging by a few threads. He looks close to death. Yaddles.
Tippler.
Tippler, I think he's still gone, isn't he?
Thanks. So yeah.
Alright, Tippler will run towards this one. Go, I'll save you.
Oh fuck! There's one there.
Hit it. And you won't believe it.
Wow.
And
This
he'll
is-
go,
The night
shit.
has done some really bad night.
Shit, no worries. I'll try again. Really thought there was going to be another nat one. But a 13 hits for 7. And will what can this guy do? Why doesn't he have that prepared? He'll smite it. Hello?
Just roll
Your
the.
guess,
Yeah, I'll just
you
roll
use the
it.
feature, use the spell.
I tried, yeah. Firo.
I'm assuming I still don't see this dog.
No. But you can hear it. You can hear his little powers of the dog, and you can well, you can't smell it actually, but you can hear it. Yeah. It's Pirates of the Caribbean ass music.
We will walk this way. As I'm headed towards Burberry.
Yeah. I'll say the dog will take. Oh, that misses.
Would I be aware
You can
that
hear something
something's
snarl at. Yeah, it's well. You can vaguely. It's like here. You can vaguely hear that. You can hear the snarl and a clenching of jaws.
As I hear, as Beowulf hears that, kind of gets that sense, want to immediately like swing around with like both swords and just try to like basically wildly swing where I hear the noise and hope for the best.
Go ahead.
So,
Oh, that's
That hits. Yeah.
oh yeah, oh I did miss a nat 20 shit. And I'm assuming that misses.
That does miss. Yeah.
But we'll keep moving on up this way. And well, do I got the range? I got the range. Let's check here. The spell is really funny. Sweet. Bonus action. Healing Spirit exactly on Boober.
Hell yeah.
Here's a
How many
gun,
times
it's
can
going to
you
be
heal?
useful.
5.
And so I will. That's for 1 minute. Heal Spirit. 1 min.
Yeah. Brewery lets out a small sigh as, well, his hand doesn't really regenerate, but if his thigh does, guts and gashes heal up a little bit. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah, that's action, bonus action, and some movement. So back to Blair.
And he's still not there. No.
Right. I'll do what he did on his previous turn then, and we'll just take the gun. I'll go, fuck all y'all! And roll twice, hit once. There you go. Solid damage.
Nice.
Run free.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try 2 Eldritch Blasts again.
Emphasis on
Nope.
try. Yeah?
What I said.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna
Anything else you'd like to do?
turn around, bonus action, healing word on Boober.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go for first level. I tried.
Full healing. Actually, yeah, I should probably give Boo Brew an action as well. Boo Brew will quickly take out the gun now that he's reinvigorated a little bit. Load it, cock it, aim it pretty much right in front of it. You can hear him mutter in Sylvan a small prayer to what seems to be his own company that he's praying to, and shoots out this massive blast right in front of him. You can hear the honking. Need to make a wisdom save. There you go. As the dog appears right now, his appearance is visible to everyone and is incapacitated for a little bit, as it just kind of lies there pretty much, or stands there on all fours in a dreamy stupor. The bird comes ever so closely. You can hear it cawing and hawking and kind of just going, "Oh, I hear the bussy." This one is against Yados. Misses. And this one is against Blair. Misses. Rascal.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash. Just regular attacks, not great weapon master, just normal. With reckless.
Miss.
And again.
That's a fat hit, yeah.
Plus a D6.
As you can hear that, you know, it's dead.
Oh.
You recognise the sound now of it fading away, and you know little wisps of shadow disappear into nothing. You can see one more dog, and you know that Yados is fighting another one, so I'd say you reckon there's 2 more.
Run up here, and that's my turn.
The Great Zandini will pop
Ruby.
back into existence. Ruby,
Yes.
hello.
Let's see how I can waste time this time.
Well, he can see one of the dogs, if that matters.
Do I
at
hear
all.
the bird?
Yes.
Are they close?
I'd say you can make a free perception check. They aren't that close, judging by how fast this bird can move. You reckon it will take 2 rounds-ish to get to your location? So it's about like 300 feet away-ish.
Why is this dog marked with something close one next to Boo Boo? What's
Boo
the
Boo
mark
shot
in
it with
red?
his gun,
What-
and he's incapacitated, so he can't do anything on his next turn.
Oh, is that advantage?
And it's visible now.
Is that like advantage on attacks? I don't remember.
No, it just means that it can't take actions or anything.
Okay. There's one more. There we go. Oh, hey, it exploded. I
Scott,
guess we use acid.
Wee.
was he able to use this one?
Yeah, it's like sorcerer adapt or some shit.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
Alright, yeah, in that case, a 23 does hit for 17 damage. almost killing the thing. You can see there's only a faint shade of it remaining.
Oh, this fucking cunt is a 2024 spell. My apologies.
Don't worry.
Damn,
I don't give a
Yes.
fuck.
Yeah, no, I know.
Just fuck it. Don't worry.
I do.
Oh shit! But it exploded. Hey.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh hey, this cunt. But yeah, and then he's gonna try to hide again and blinks away. Maybe no. He goes back into his hiding spot. Nobody can see me. Nobody can see me. There you go.
This one can't do anything. Yados, is Blair back yet?
Yep.
Assuming not. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Hello,
Yep.
Yados.
He will make his 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Bam
Hit,
and bam.
miss. Very close to death. Would you like to smite it?
Yeah. I'll spend a level 1 spell slot.
Yeah, roll me 2d8.
More.
Yeah, this thing disappears with a burst of divine light, leaving absolutely nothing behind. Would you like to move at all?
Yeah, we need to run. The bird is coming.
Oh. Yep. Move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Help. Boo.
Right.
Follow. Go ahead.
Hero.
Dead dog that way. Try to think. When does, let's see, till spell ends whenever you or a creature can see movement of the spirit for the first time. Okay, so on Boober's turn, he will get some hit points. The most fun thing ever is I can make it over here to Boober. I'm assuming this creature's invisible, so I can't see shit.
No, it's visible.
Oh!
What's
Then,
next to it? Oh, sorry.
in that case then, fuck it sideways. Well, that's what I get for being cocky. Yep, that tracks. Bonus action.
Yeah, there you go.
Third time's the
bonus
charm.
action kills it. The bonus action does kill it, yeah. Just enough as it fades away with that echoing howl. Would you like to do anything else?
I need to roll a d6 for Bubra. He gets a 3 back. And
Yes.
I've used action, bonus action, so at this point here, I will point up towards the hill and be like, we should run. Very much.
Yep.
And I used all of my movement to get there. So, expect me to
Blend.
dash.
Right, where did they go?
To the start of the bridge where you kind of came from.
I ran to help Boober and then I pointed to where we were going and shouted, you know, we should keep going.
Alright, then Blair is gonna keep going.
That's a Blair.
30 feet. Oh, that looks like some shrubbery. He's gonna dash. Oh, 5. He gets right here in the shrubbery. With dashing. In the thick of it. Like the hit song.
Yeah, run for it. You have to stop at that.
1, 2, 6. I'm also gonna dash. But I'm gonna make myself invisible.
Yeah.
Just in case
Go ahead.
the bird
At
comes.
this point, I'd say that all of you can not only, well, all of you bar Yados, he's a bit dense when it comes to perception, can both hear and see the big bird as it appears over the horizon. It uses its dash, its action, and all of its movement to get this far. And I'll say it needs to do that once more to get really towards you. Raskar. But it does shout in its shrill voice, "Oh, I found you! I win!"
Do I know what this creature is, since I've been here a while?
You can make a history check, but the DC will be pretty high.
History. But I mean, would I have seen, like, I've been in the Shadowfell for like a number of years, would I have never seen this before?
That's... well, there's plenty of birds in the Shadowfell. You might have seen it before, but you don't know what it is. You don't know if you've properly seen it, because it never interacted with you.
So definitely not friends with it.
Maybe. It does say, "Oh, found you." It doesn't screech. It's intelligent. Doesn't yell out profanities.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with the people you just saw. They're neutral, not inherently hostile, but haven't done anything friendly either.
Yeah. I'm just gonna trust these guys' word and just... It's not telling me how much feet I'm moving.
We ain't said nothing.
You're running from this creature and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? 80 feet. I can't see how far I'm moving, so I'm just gonna assume about here.
Right, yeah. Zindini.
Ruby.
Alright, sorry, Ruby.
Anything else left? No, it's just bird, isn't it?
Yeah, the bird is approaching you, hawking as gleefully as ever. Not sure what Zindini is feeling, bar perhaps a hard-on, but,
He's gonna try to hide.
Yeah, does a pretty shitty job.
He doesn't blink.
He doesn't blink.
Yeah, he dispels the spell.
Oh, he stops it, right, yeah.
Yeah. And that's his turn.
Alright. Yados. People are running away, not quite sure why. You don't see the bird, you don't really hear it either.
Right. So I don't see or hear the bird.
Unless you try and pay good attention to your surroundings. But I would say that required like a bonus action or something. But it's out of your dark vision range. Yados has a 9 passive, so...
Right.
I don't know if he has tinnitus or tinnitus or however you say it.
I guess it's moving and grooving time. As he dashes. And that'll be his turn.
Fira. Oh, sorry. Fira.
It is time to yeet, skeet, and retreat. But I'll say, Boober, you stay there. If you get real low, you may be able to get some of this healing. In fact, as a bonus action, I can move it 30 foot. So let's just 80.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there is a... It's not my turn, apparently.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. I guess.
Meow. And,
Alright, yeah.
bonus action, move this the necessary 30 foot to entice Boober.
There, mate. You're sitting there in the bushes. You can see the bird in a very far distance.
Yes.
Tree's glowing like a Christmas tree, by the way.
Yeah. I know.
You're not really hiding.
Shh, he's put a blanket over the holy fire. He's gonna keep her moving. Perhaps to here And then take the hide action.
Go ahead, yeah.
$17, and that'll be his turn.
Alright. Renfrey.
I will use invisibility because I forgot that I used action to dash last turn, so I gave myself a spell slot back, and I'm gonna move over here. That's me.
The bird flies closer and screeches out, "Why? Why are you running? That's not fair." Makes a few grunting noises. Can someone roll me d20 real quick, please? Thank you. And we'll take a dash action so it can get to... Let me check my notes. Here. There we go. Flies closer and closer. Did I say that right? Yeah. Raskar, you can see this flying creature get closer, saying things about that's not fair and whatnot. A little unusual for this thing in what its motives are.
I'm just gonna move to the top of this. Actually, I am just gonna use my dash action and just go the whole way up here. That's it.
Gentini.
I'm gonna use the hide action.
Go
We're
ahead,
still playing
yeah.
hide and seek, right?
No, he
Well, the
found
bird
you,
did
so-
say... The bird
Wait,
did say, I found you.
Oh, they did. But did they say that to the group or to Zandini? Because Zandini is hiding very well.
To the group.
Well, then Zandini is gonna slightly creep around the. That's public.
Yeah, I know. But just to show you that it can see you as well.
Well, he thinks he's hiding. He hasn't been called out specifically. As he is hiding, you need to call out who you found.
He said that.
And that's his turn. Because
They
I'm hoping
feed
this idiot
Gatos.
fucking dies.
They feed into each other's delusions.
Yeah.
Yados doesn't quite know where this thing is. However,
I
he hears it
I'd
approaching.
say right
right?
now you can make... Yeah, I'd say at this point you can make free perception. Because it is pretty close, it is yelling. So unless he actually has like fucking gunk in his ears.
13.
Yeah, I'd say you can see the bird. At the very
Alright,
least
well-
hear it.
Yados takes a stand, grippy his holy symbol, which is
Why'd
an
you say
eye
like
or
that?
something, right? As he would ready his action for the bird within 30 feet to activate his channel divinity. And that'll be his
Which
turn.
one?
It is Abjure the Extraplanar. You use your channel divinity to castigate other unworldly beings. As an action, you present your holy symbol to each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend within 30 feet of you that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and can't willingly end its move in a space within 30 feet of you. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there is nowhere to move, the creature can take the dodge action.
You're making it really hard to fucking kill this creature, Tippler. Really fucking...
Listen, we can get away from it though. Well, listen, we just
Right.
came out of a battle, trying to get it to leave us alone so we can regroup. A
You're
minute
right.
with how fast this thing is?
Ooh. I had a plan, but that plan is kind of useless until Zandini has moved.
What the
I
fuck?
burped. I'm assuming Boo hasn't moved either.
Oh, no, Booberoo will move. I keep forgetting about Booberoo. I try and make him move on Blair's turns.
So he's initiative count Blair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where did he move to? Out of curiosity.
To the healing spirit. You
Cool,
should be able
cool.
to see him.
I can't actually.
Oh. He's invisible for some reason.
There he is.
Right, there we go.
So he would get a D6. There's a little 3 for your
Where are
little
you?
buddy. And
He will yell out. He will yell out. I've got one more shot left in these. Just yell honk if you need to. Well, after that, I'll be useless.
so much temptation to point
He's-
at Zandini and say honk.
He's starting to slur his words a little bit.
Oh, he
He's
hasn't
not doing
drank
okay.
in the last few days. He's been sober for once.
Has the creature failed the channel divinity, do we know?
No, it hasn't come within range yet.
Yeah. Alice is holding
It's a
the
held
action.
action if it gets within 30 feet.
Right. If it fails the save, then as an action, Viewer will hold Toll the Dead on the condition that it fails to save. Blair.
Right. I'd say
So on the condition it passes the
Uh,
save. On the condition it passes the save. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say Brasgar at this point, you can see, I think, right? An 11? Can you see? I say you can, yeah. You can see Yado's grab his holy symbol. You can see Vero kind of get ready. You see Boo running away, yelling about, I've got one more shot. These people are probably planning on maybe not killing the thing, but at least warding it off. Suggesting it has some kind of evil intent.
I wanna still hidden move over to my next hiding spot.
My
I'm not
brother
sure
in
if
Christ,
move
you are a walking flare. What makes you think you are hidden?
I got a Blight. I took a stealth action, right? If it's like, you're right. It does produce light.
Yeah, if I put a flare behind my computer,
if I
I
put
still
like
know
a
where the flare
blanket,
is.
yeah, but if I put a blanket over it, right, or I put it in my pocket or something, I don't know.
You dressed up like a little ghosty for Halloween.
Hear me out. I got a bag of holding. Can I just
Let's
use my bag
take
of
an
holding
action
like a
for that, I think.
fuck? All right.
If I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
fine. I'll just keep booking it then.
That's fucked
Is
up.
this?
Specifically when the creature told you not to.
Blair is notoriously hard of hearing.
Among other things, sure.
But that'll be soon.
Renfrey.
Yeah. I'll stay where I am, but if I see like Yados or Vera moving backwards, I'm gonna use my movement. If that works, like hold my movement.
Does
So-
not compute?
Wait. You can't hold your action to move. You can only hold your action to do an action. That's why it's called hold an action.
Okay.
You can hold a dash
can-
action.
That is true, yeah. You can hold a dash action if you want to.
Okay, but if they move backwards, can I still move on when I held my action, or do I need to move now?
I'd say you can hold your dash action so that when they move, you can move, what is it, 30 feet?
25.
feet.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
No, you don't. That was it. The bird, ever so slowly, just kind of flies over, taking its time, flapping its metallic wings, and goes, "Hey, it's not fair if you all run away. I already won." And comes closer. It's hovering pretty much over the two of them right now, 10 feet. I think it is within range, isn't it? Yeah.
Yados, yeah.
So let's see. This thing needs to make a save. It got a 23.
So till the death
Which I
goes
think-
off.
I just get a funny feeling a level 6's save DC is a bit lower than 23.
It got an 11 for the Toll the Dead.
Woo!
So it does take. Oh, it's not damage, yeah. It takes some of the necrotic damage, but as the bell tolls, you can see this creature doesn't wince in pain or anything, and it isn't as effective as it normally would be. It does take damage though. And as a creature takes damage, it goes, oh.
I'm back.
It goes, oh, wait, why'd you do that for? And we'll take the dash action to fly in between the two of you.
Did it succeed?
It
It
failed.
did, yeah, it got
Passed on your save,
it
failed
got
on
a
mine.
23. As it lands on between the two of you, that was not a correct sentence. As it lands in between the two of you, you can hear, the feet stomping on the floor below. I'll say right now, as you did damage it, it will go over in another initiative, or in another combat. So I would like to opt for a break
Okay.
of 10 minutes, if people are okay with that. So I can go to the toilet and get a drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
See you soon then.
I'll also go for a bit. Be right back.
Yep, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever we need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There's now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonland stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the death curse. On Thursdays we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Now things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game. And it was quite nice.
Tyler, we are currently out of combat because this thing landed in between you, and this might be a roleplay opportunity moment, unless you decide to just go ahead straight attack it. If you do, you won't get a surprise round, just so you're aware. But the thing looks at you, just kind of squawks. What would you do that for then? As it puts its beak in between its feathers.
Yados would look at him dead in the eyes and say, "Oh, blah, 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 blah."
The bird looks at Vero and goes, "What is he saying?"
It's a mystery to you and me both. It's been like that for a while. He took a considerably hard knock in the head. Hasn't been the same since.
Oh, I feel bad for you. The wizard guy, the small little gnome, and the fucking like this dude.
I get 99
What
problems
about
and
you?
party members equal 2 of them.
What about you then? You cast a spell, didn't you? The fucking with the bell and all that.
Oh, that wasn't me. No.
Are you gonna roll deception for that?
Sure. Here we. I'll get a -1 in charisma. It's gonna go great.
You got a 12. Yeah. Oh, well, who was it then? I know that's a cantrip. I've seen it before. He kind of looks around and looks at. What was it? The one that fell on the head as a kid? And he points towards Ados with a big talon.
I think it might have been the red cap, to be honest. You know what those fey creatures are like? Sweats and fey.
What are they like?
Oh, you know.
No, that's why I asked.
Funny.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know. Wink, wink,
Funny.
nudge, nudge.
No, I don't.
They're little, you know.
And at this point in the squabbling, he notices the big burly dude dressed in fur and whatnot. He goes, "Oh, who's that then?" Tries to squeeze past you a little bit. Who's the big fella?
Oh, his name's Yados. He's been with us the entire time.
No, you've called the other one Yados.
Yeah, it's who we're talking about, and I point to Yados.
Oh, Bird points to Bragnos.
I'll turn round. There's no one there.
Yeah, there is. Right?
No?
No, it shan't be. My eyes can't deceive me.
I think your eyes are. There's just a hill there.
Well,
I think you should go lie down. You need a
Can you
nice.
do that
I
with
don't think you've slept enough.
Oh, is that an auto succeed? Because
No.
he did get considerably higher.
No.
There is no auto succeeds in skill checks. Take with that what you will. Use
Right,
it the
in that
best
case-
as possible out of the situation.
You make a very compelling point. It looks, shit. Maybe that is a hill. It looks at you. Shit. He approaches it as if to investigate further. I'm not sure if that was your intent for it to walk away from you.
No, my intent was to have it come closer to me. But if it's going that way, it's getting further away from me, which is like, also a
Good.
huge plus. I don't know if
Yeah, and
Renfrey's
he
invisibility would
stomps.
still be on, but
He stomps up and he looms over the barbarian and goes, "No, I think this is most definitely a man." And he tries to nudge you with a talon. I don't know if you dodge it or whatever, but he goes, "Perhaps."
I'm gonna use. I can't say this word.
Let me do a Zendini check. real
It's a
quick.
slur.
No.
oh, thaumaturgy.
Yeah, thaumaturgy. There we go.
Before you do that, Zendini is gonna pipe up. Don't forget you're still seeking! I'm still hidden!
Perches up. He goes, "Who said that?"
It's your great friend, Zendini!
Oh. He pushes back down. What do you want to do with the thaumaturgy?
I'm gonna raise my voice 3 times as loud. I'm gonna make my eyes appear dark red, or glowing dark red, and I'm gonna tell this bird that he's not welcome here, and I want him to leave now. Nobody wants you here. Leave now.
You can do one of those things.
You gotta have 3 at a time.
Yeah. Just cast it back to back.
Yeah.
He'll cock back a little bit, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? And he'll look at you. And that's all very nice. I'm friends with everyone here. They die for me, and vice versa. I think your attitude is a bit rude, mate.
Who are
We
you
all take a
talking
vote
to?
for you to leave.
You talking to
you
yourself
would-
again?
You would do that. No, I'm talking to the hill. The hills have eyes and a mouth, apparently. Quite a big one. And he looks at Renfrew and goes, You wouldn't vote me out, would you? You'd want me here. Right?
Can he see her?
Um,
She's invisible. I cast invisibility on myself.
Shit, I forgot about that one. He wouldn't see you, no. He might hear someone walking across then. He'd
I'm
say that to
standing
Vera then.
still. I'm standing still.
Smell you, I don't know. It's got a passive of 24. He'd say that to Vera then. You wouldn't vote me out, would you?
Yes.
Yados, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but no siree.
Whose side
See?
are you on, Yados? Whose side are you on?
Yeah, eyes.
Blair, are you doing anything in this moment?
I want to hide better.
You know, my brother in Christ, are you not still on fire?
Oh yeah.
That just kind of
How long does that
lasts.
last for?
Oh yeah.
I think it just lasts until you turn it off at like the end of a rest or something, innit?
Last
Yep.
until you finish a rest.
So I guess he's just gonna. Yeah. He's just gonna chill out for a minute. You know what? Actually, let me check if I have any healing potions.
Alright, in the meantime. Do you reply at all? Brazgar.
I'm gonna say a majority of us want you gone. Now will you leave?
I'm still hiding!
Fucking god. Okay, hold on. I've got some business to take care of. As he stomps over the bridge, takes a small hop above you, meanders over to Zandini and taps a rock.
Question, real quick, right? Can I push this guy, or is he too big above me? It's only one size category. What's the size category?
This thing is huge.
That's
Which is
4?
2.
damn.
It's 2 sizes above you.
I can't.
You can try, you know.
No, I physically can't. Even though if I had 1 billion strength, I still couldn't.
I'd say if you had 1 billion strength, you could try it. However, you are weak. You are weak.
I just want to ask a real quick question here, T-Tip, just out of curiosity. Are you thinking about throwing a bird off a cliff? Now I'm gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Bird can fly, by the way.
Are you thinking about pushing a creature, which we have seen actively fly, off a cliff?
Yes. Because, right? It wouldn't have a turn before falling. It would just immediately drop like a rock.
He's right.
Why?
Because that's just how things happen in D&D. It falls, was at like 600 feet in a turn?
Yeah, there's like super gravity.
Yeah, there's like super gravity. It wouldn't be able to react. It wouldn't be its turn to fly.
Well, it has a flying speed, so like...
Yeah, but it wasn't flying then. It was walking.
If only we could push
I'll
it.
never hoop. Yeah, if it has hover, it won't fall at all.
It taps a Roku behind him. Says, "Find you."
Oh my god, you found me! I'm actually good job. Can we now go make out? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just a little silly. What are we doing next? Should I go find you? You go hide somewhere?
He's getting
Dude.
more annoying by the moment.
Yeah,
God, I want to bully
yeah, I
you
know.
so bad. I want to
I
bully
was
you
gonna
so
say
bad.
the bird.
That means the character is working. Not gonna lie, I added more depth to Zandini than he did in his whatever sessions he had. Anyway.
The bird, one of its eyes start to twitch. Its mood starts to change a little bit about you as it looks at Vero and just stomps over towards you. So whispers, "Is he? Like, can we get rid of him?"
How
Oh, this is my favorite part of my friendships, when they talk about getting rid of me.
about you fly as far away as possible, and we'll take this one elsewhere. I'm sure we can find a nice farm with a nice shed, and Burberry's still got one in the chamber. You know, old Zandini.
No, I don't. Oh wait, never mind. I do. Sorry, forgot. Yeah, I will save you one up in the chamber to shoot your fucking beak off, you know. But if you don't need to, then that's fine at all.
I meant Zandini, Burberry.
Oh. I stand by what I said.
We're house training this one. You know what the fair are like.
No. What are the Fey like?
You know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Pretty wild. Badum.
You know, they're... you know...
I'd say if you're going to vote on this thing leaving, either like a group persuasion or just a unanimous vote would do. Because right now it's just a little awkward how this thing is just kind of standing there, no one's doing anything.
I am trying to convince it that it should just move and we'll take Zandini elsewhere and put Zandini out of his misery.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
we
you
could
can
go
make
on a vacation together!
Holy fuck, you can do persuasion.
Ruby, you don't understand how much I want to bully you right now. Like, as
Bully's
a player,
Zandini, not me.
I'm back.
player and a person. Like,
Why?
I need to build some character in you.
No, I am playing a character to be as annoying as possible. I also don't like Zandini. Have you seen his build, okay?
Yeah.
He has it coming. So, like...
Oh, never victim
Fucking
blaming?
kill him. Yeah. No, let him go with the bird. The bird drops him off a cliff. It's the end of the story.
And
The bird.
we couldn't persuade it to leave him alone.
The bird takes a step closer and goes, "Oh, you're trying to undermine our friendship, are you? Just wave me away. I have a sneaking suspicion that you don't like me." As his head kind of nears you. I suppose nears Yados as well then, but he doesn't look at you.
My, whatever gave you that impression?
I say, I think you're the bad link in his friendship. I think everyone can agree, right? Right? And he nudges Yados. You agree? Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
There we go. He agrees.
The bad link in the relationship is indeed, to be honest.
In fact, yes.
Actually,
No, the creature's asking if Vero is the bad link. It's pointing that part out there real quick.
No,
And Yados would say, "Zindini, get over here. Don't you have haste?"
I do, yeah.
Which he actually put on the bird the day before, just FYI.
The bird was not willing at that time.
I think we need to hastily remove this bad link. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, kill Vero! Kill Vero!
I agree.
Give us haste.
Birdie friend, can I haste you?
You can roll for initiative.
Oh yeah.
If two people say let's kill them, then yeah, this thing will gladly do that.
Could I just
As
like
you
not
reach
roll?
out one of the claws. Sorry?
I was gonna say, can I just like not roll a good initiative now?
My bad, G. My idea here was that you'd get him to haste, and then Yanos would immediately just fucking punch
You mean the old
Sandini.
the old haste and drops, that way they get a lethargic round?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
buddy, you
Houdini
don't
can still do
understand.
that because he is first in initiative as opposed to last. But
No,
yeah,
that's-
you see the big bird trying to. He prepares a claw. He prepares to grab Vero.
I asked the birdie if I can haste him. What do they reply?
Why?
So we can get rid of the bad link quickly.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
No, I asked the birdie.
Yeah, and he says I'll take care of it. Let me.
Let me haste you. You can do it faster.
I could roll your persuasion if you
Can you-
like.
Sure, but it will be IDC.
Fine, I have a
That high.
Dirty.
Yeah, there we'll go. There we'll go.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that, fucking were you?
I mean, the last time you talked to the bird, he also got a nat 20, so.
I've
the
gotten
previous
nothing
session, at
but like the lowest I've rolled was 27. So do I get to haste the birdie?
Yeah.
Who else agreed Yados to kill Vera, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button.
Boo was kind of standing there. He's a little scared because he's about to be pushed off, probably.
We're gonna cast a haste and use a twin spell on Yados and the birdie.
Yeah.
And I'll click off twin spell. What's it called? It consumes 3 thingy. So we're down to 3, and then bonus action. What does Summer do? Face up Summer.
Fire damage, is it not?
Fire damage. Yeah, so he's gonna face step away without doing the damage. Hold on. I need to. Does it have to teleport face step Summer? Cool. Oh, that charmed myself. That's hilarious. I guess I love myself now. First time self-love. That's crazy.
I think.
But
It's a
that
fire
is-
one, right?
It's choose creatures you choose. So I choose nobody.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna take another step back and end my turn.
Yeah, Bird will ask, why are you leaving, mate?
And, so I don't get caught in the crossfire.
Fair enough. Blair.
Player time. He would start moving closer. A dash.
Is that it?
Sorry. Yep. Two actions to move and dash, and yep, that's my turn.
Razgar, mate.
Yeah, so I'm gonna close in the distance. Should be. Yeah. Bonus action. I'm gonna rage. Rage.
Rage against the machine. The bird.
Do you get
So
big on your
raging.
rage?
I do get big.
Oh,
I become a size larger, and my reach increases by another 5 feet. So that should give me 15 feet of melee range.
there you go. You grow in size.
I'm going to reckless attack plus great weapon master. That's
5 does not
advantage.
hit, unfortunately.
Yes. And then extra attack, same thing.
15 also does not hit. Oh, it's advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Gotta roll a d20 again,
Roll
buddy.
another.
20 is +7. Nah.
20, no, it does not hit, unfortunately. The bird does go, oh, wait, what the fuck? Who's this guy? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. Run free.
Yes.
I'll stay where I am. And I'll have to get rid of my invisibility for blast. Let me just check the range. Yeah, okay. They're within the range, so I'm gonna blast Razgar, Vero, and Yados.
You did it on Boo Brew.
Yeah, you were
Just remove that.
targeting the little guy there.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with little guys, alright? Okay. Is it worth buying this then?
That's
Does not. Can you redo it and this time targeting the 3 of them instead of Boo Brew?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And I'll have this creature.
Why is he targeting Razgar?
I got it, don't worry. Toi. And change it to...
Anything else you'd like to do?
Move a bit backwards, like under the tree over here.
The bird
And
does look at you, squints his big purple eyes, and seems to recognize the spell a little bit that you cast. It's probably starting to put 2 and 2 together right now.
I can't move for some reason.
If it's red, it means you've used all your movement.
I haven't moved.
If it's, you
So-
might need to
Yeah.
refresh because sometimes it like thinks that it's paused when it's not paused.
There's no wall there.
Okay, I'll refresh real quick.
You move into behind the tree, yeah?
Yeah, if I can with 25 feet of movement.
I'd say so, yeah. Well, you're in the bush right now, so you can't really see.
I mean, I'm refreshing, so I can't really see anyway. So.
You've been moved.
Right. Is that all you
Okay,
want to
thank
do?
you. That's me.
Right, Vero.
Well. Shit, son. Go ahead and... had an idea, but it's a kind of pointless idea, so... gonna use a favored enemy to Hunter's Mark the creature. So that gives me one of the free uses of Hunter's Mark.
Mhm.
I'll need to update that at some point, but I'll just go out here, bish bash dish. 3, 2 seconds. Creatures now Hunter's Marked, which I will just knock a casting. I'll concentrate, but I won't consume spell slot. I'll end concentration there. So creature is that. I will then make my first attack. Oh, I know that misses, and I will make my second attack.
Did you add the D4?
It's a miss.
It's automatically added. Got
Yeah.
a 12 and a 14, so both shall miss. Well,
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm back 5 foot.
All right.
Then in turn to Yados.
Yados.
Oh,
Sorry. Yados?
Yados will speak, and maybe the only time I will speak clearly, because that is very important. As he would look back to Brazagar, right? And he would say, I need you to push this thing off the cliff. Are you
Oh,
there,
me?
Q? Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I need you to push this thing off the cliff. Right now. And then he would go to fucking run. 5, 10, 15, 5, 15. He'd give one slash back towards the creature, you know, in defiance of being held captive to it. 18 for 12.
Miss.
Wow.
As it hastily dodges out of the way of the attack.
Oh god, I
And
gave
then-
then... to a C, didn't I?
yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He would go invoking attack of opportunity if it so chooses.
Will actually, yeah, sure. Misses though.
As then
As
he
it
would-
quickly tries to bite you and goes, "Oh, that was very me what he just did."
as he would then go to strike his buddy Zandini.
Oh, we're playing this game.
I'll smite it. Smite it, second level.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you're smiting
Wait,
Zandini?
what is that hit? A 25?
Yep.
Oh god, I can't use shield, that only brings it up to a 23. I should have hasted myself.
And then 3d8 extra, so 22.
Alright, let me fill this con save real quick.
That's only an 11. I think he's got Warcaster, does he not, though?
I think you do.
No, he doomed.
No, he just got
No,
plus-
he picked-
he just got a fucking +7 to his con, though, because he's a fucking sorcerer.
Aww.
Also,
But
because Yados is there, and they're classed as friendly, so Yados' bonus is
not-
added.
It's
Well,
not friendly
no,
this
no.
time.
Can I argue? Yados wouldn't be seen as friendly currently, as they are opposed.
Me too.
So he wouldn't get the bonus, which still would only put him at a 15, which is enough to pass.
It would pass because the damage is 12. It's the damage
Well-
divided by 2.
It's 10.
Yeah,
it's-
no, the
that-
DC is 11.
yeah, so still a pass regardless.
So, but the next hit though,
Next hit might be different.
it's a natural 20.
You should have smited
Oh
on
my
that.
Yeah, I should have smite. I'm gonna smite on this one too.
God, we're just
First level.
killing Zandini.
It's not. No, I'm not killing Zandini. It's completely.
Actually, no, you don't have to smite. You don't have to smite. You go lethargic the moment that hits.
The moment that hits,
Why?
Yes. Because Zandini doesn't have more than 44 HP.
That's 22 though.
22 for the first hit, 22 for the second hit. Is 44 combined.
Oh!
If
Oh!
I just quickly take off 44, the bird is lethargic, and Yados is lethargic. Zandini is unconscious.
that's.
Oh no, who could have seen this happening?
Oh no!
I did not foresee this.
Oh no!
Birding is such a dangerous sport.
Oh well, I guess his turn skipped.
Here's the question I need to ask Blair. Because I think
Who wants it?
were your attacks non-lethal?
It's
Didn't
nobody-
specify.
Did you
It was a
non-lethally
non-lethal,
attack?
yes. He would have done non-lethal.
Alright.
coward.
Good to know.
Why you ask? Why you ask?
Duatzel is fatigued and no longer. Can you the blind d20s, please?
Well, if it's non-lethal damage,
yeah.
that's not needed.
I mean,
Non-lethal just means he knocks him unconscious.
Yeah, just
yeah.
He's not
Oh
trying
right,
to kill him.
somebody did it unconscious. Cool, yeah. Sorry, Blair, mate.
Oh,
You
so-
saw the bird briefly go into this moment of fatigue and stupor, and then pretty much immediately snap out of it again.
Is it till the start of the creature?
No, it's until the end of its next turn, I believe.
Until after its next turn. Its next turn. So
Yep.
yes, it is good again.
He move forward, and then he would. This thing is just out of range, ain't it? Isn't it? Let me check again
Out of
on
Range of
blunderbuss.
what?
The blunderbuss.
On
35.
the bus.
Yep, 35, just right out of range. I know I could pivot it or something.
My
and get
brother
30.
in Christ, like you get so many additions to your 2-hit already. Like,
Yeah, fair. But let me just check something real quick. Okay. He fucking. Oh shit!
Cast a spell.
No, he can't toss that.
Uh-oh.
He's just gonna shoot at it with disadvantage. Twice.
Right.
I think its AC's got to be like 18 now. Gotta be.
No.
The fuck you mean?
Control is
now?
disadvantage, right?
Yeah, control.
Didn't
That
I'll roll
one
again.
hits.
That's not a
Maybe from
disadvantage
your
though.
inventory?
Yep.
That
So
one
it'd be-
misses, unfortunately.
So it'd be first one missed.
Oh
Second
come
one,
on, no!
brother.
Roll another nat 20,
Oh.
Blair.
Yeah, just
Come
roll
on.
another nat 20. See, that easy. 18 might hit
that-
still.
The 18 hits, yes, for 10.
All right, give me a
So
second.
it takes a
deals
little
another
bit of damage.
1d6.
For
All right, and
creature,
yes,
That's radiant.
He's-
Necrotic, is it not? Radiant?
it is
So it
radiant.
misses hits or hits?
Miss hit.
Yeah.
That misses the first one, it hits the second one, right? The first one was a 12 or the 13. The second one was an 18.
Okay.
is that all?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, the creature, in a more reasonable tone of voice, seemingly changed of attitude, goes, "Oh, I see how it is," and it makes a small hand wave
It's like his hands.
and pops out, or talon wave, I suppose.
Yeah.
Blair will call out, or no, Yados will call out. Wait, Yados has the invisibility up, right?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is
that
still
concentration?
going?
Yeah. He hasn't been hit yet.
Is it 1 minute?
Let me
Or
check
1
how
hour?
long it is. It is.
1 hour.
Oh yeah, Yados can see him.
I'm having
And it's
Uh,
not
yeah.
concentration as well.
And I will say Renfrey would know. Oh, Renfrey's in a bush. Never mind.
I'm watching what's happening through the branches.
Well, you'd know it's invisibility as well then, judging from the general hand motions and it suddenly disappearing.
Okay.
But it's still there.
Maybe.
Well, I can see
Maybe.
invisible.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking about Blair or Yados, but yeah, it's still there. It's standing there.
Okay, well, Yados would say this. Actually, he can't, can he? Wait, what happens if he's on his turn?
He is lethargic, meaning it's. I don't think he can take actions with it. I don't think
He was lethargic on his own turn. He was made lethargic on his own turn.
And
So that counts as his next turn? So
Can't-
he'll be able to talk.
Says you
after
can't
his
move,
next turn.
cannot move or take actions. Talking is not an action. Neither is it movement.
Alright, well, he would shout out to Razagar in also a clear voice. He's like, oh, he's still there! Yeah, but he's still there! Push him! That'll be it. All he's saying.
Okay, would I be able to jump here?
Ooh. I'd say that would require an acrobatics, mate. Judging with your size currently,
If the
you
creature
wouldn't
is not,
fall on a failed check. Bear in mind, but you would probably like go prone or something, or hang off the side, because it is very much a squeeze.
I think you get advantage as a barbarian.
On
Danger
strength,
sense.
strength
Or-
checks.
No, that's something else.
that's like
I
for
get
traps.
advantage on
And,
strength.
yeah. But danger sense for not falling on your ass, like. Didn't really see it coming, else you wouldn't be falling on your ass to begin with.
I think you get, what's it called? Advantage on athletics checks.
You do.
That's with rage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I use
But
athletics?
I did send something in the chat earlier. Sorry.
Can I use athletics to try to get over here?
No, because acrobatics is how you land on your feet, and athletics is like pushing and shit.
You've got the strength to get over there with your rage. It's more so, can you keep your balance on that edge? Because there was a creature that's apparently still there, and it's a pretty big creature, so you might be squeezing
got a
against it.
I got one D4 from Blessed, yeah.
Yeah. Does Bless
Yeah,
go on
fuck it.
checks though?
Bless is attack roll saving throws. You need guidance for checks.
Damn.
I'm no pussy, I'll do it. Fuck it. Fine.
Don't ask me why I have to memorize.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Oh.
fine. You jump over there,
And then I'm gonna
willy nilly.
use
There's nothing cracking beneath your feet.
shove action to push the creature this way. So it's
Yeah.
my athletics versus his. He has disadvantage because of lethargy.
No, he doesn't.
I get
He's not
advantage.
lethargic.
Is he not?
Nope, not
No, he's
anymore.
not lethargic anymore.
Okay. Do I get advantage on athletics then?
Yeah, because you're
From rage.
raging.
But
That's how it works, doesn't it?
but this creature's
What's the
also
keybind?
technically invisible, so
But
Once my
he's
hands
touching
touch
it.
it, I can still. Once my hands touch it, I can still push my strength. Once I feel it.
I'd say so, yeah.
Because the athletics part
don't see
kicks
why-
in once. Yeah, it kicks in once I touch it, doesn't it?
Yeah, go ahead. Just advantage, mate.
What's the keybind? Shift.
Alt.
I don't know. Yeah.
I did it twice. so-
Creature
Don't worry.
is pushed 5 feet. Yeah, backwards.
I'm gonna take a.
Shove is 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go forward 5 feet.
Push it prone. If you hit it,
Hey,
push,
push
it.
it.
Once you start falling, aren't you automatically prone? Sorry.
No.
Well, it's only been pushed 5 foot, and it's like 15-foot creature. So like, our guy here's got a lot of pushing to do.
Will that just be majority of the weight
Oh.
thing? No.
Yeah, but it needs to be majority on the edge in that case.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, I'll just keep doing that then. Fuck it. That's my turn.
Alright. Renfrey, mate.
Yeah. I know he's pushing the creature, right?
He is, yes.
Mm.
Here's a question. Does that make
Hello.
it visible again? Because it was attacked?
No, it needs to make an attack, does it not?
Yeah.
Am I within 60 feet of it?
Maybe.
Well, she can see it, so surely she'd know.
She can see it.
Don't you not have... See,
I can't.
I have devil sight that doesn't help with
I
seeing
thought you had
visibility.
I thought you had see invisibility up as well, the way you were talking.
No, that's shadows. I'm gonna move like closer just in case, like to over here. And I'm gonna cast dissonant whispers at the bird because it can hear me.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
26.
Yeah, okay, never mind. At least I heard it a little bit. And I'm gonna move back to the bushes. That's me.
Alright. Firo.
How does this interact with my hunter's mark exactly? Because I have advantage on any perception or survival to help find the creature, but I've also been told roughly where it exactly is.
Can you give me a perception right now? Just a straight one. You get a +10 bonus. For double advantage. Yeah, so you got a 29. Yeah, you pretty much know where it is. I'd say you can just roll normally. You can hear it, you can smell it, you can see its footprint. It's the indentations of its talons
feetsies.
in the dirt.
My hands are on it too.
So
You
then,
can
You are
walk over
currently-
and stab it.
then I will try my
I'll make
swing.
it appear.
I'll swing at it,
Swing at it.
and then I'll give
27 for 5, yeah.
it a second swing. Shit. And I'll give it a
That one does not hit.
third one with my bonus action. Shit.
That one does
So,
not hit either.
a total of 8 damage, guys. Oh yeah.
Yay!
Oh yeah. Fantastic. I did the best damage. And Yados.
damage.
Yados, mate.
Yados would run on up. I guess effectively cornering the creature,
Yeah,
Right.
that's not going to have repercussions at all.
blocking it in. As you'd go to give it the whip and the nene, as you know, poetically known as let's see here. All right,
The remix to Ignition.
I did not know that. You know, you tell me new things every time we talk. All right, first attack,
Oh,
a 19.
Hits, yeah.
Bet. All right, second one,
oh!
Nice!
What is this thing concentrating on? Oh, right, it's
Invisibility.
That one succeeds. It does seem that in the darkness, kind of like the dogs, it cuts through it, not like steel, but rather like shadow, and it has a bit of a diminished effect on it.
Got 3. I hit it as well, so it'd be 3 concepts.
When did you hit it?
With
Oh,
27.
yeah. It succeeded on all 3.
Would the dissonant whispers that it hurt also have to roll concentration save?
Oh.
It did hurt.
DC 10.
It would have a 19. Anything else you want to do, Yados?
Oh, sorry. Nope. That's it.
All right. The creature on its turn. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. It'll flap its wings a little bit and fly over yonder. I believe it can make that.
Invoking?
Yeah,
Question mark?
Yeah, sure. Oh no, wait, because you only from Yados, because only he can see it.
Oh. Yeah. Let me
Come on, buddy. Oh,
That's a miss, unfortunately. And as it stands here, Eisuke, sorry, it will take a big gasp of air, big breath. I figured you would do this. And you can see this chaotic energy inside of its mouth forming, after which it releases a blast of magical energy. And I'd like all of you to make a dex save, please.
So it's no longer invisible, right?
No, it casts a spell, so it's no longer invisible.
Alright, first one, Yados. Wow.
alright. I've got a lot to live up to.
Why were these rolled with advantage? Rolled with advantage?
Basgar gets
No,
it for
no.
danger
It's
sense.
not advantage. It's the bless.
Yeah, so Blair, so yeah, Blair, you're just straight flat. It's been nice knowing you, I guess. Oh, of course he outshines us all.
Oh, one more person.
Never know.
Oh, he got a
How
nat
do you
20,
have a
alright.
+6 death saves? Oh, Dex,
What?
I'm silly. Ignore me.
So how much damage did we take?
All of you take 6 force damage. As a wave of magic overcomes you and then immediately stops. The bird is taken aback, visibly disappointed, and unable to really do anything else, I believe.
All of us?
No, the bird.
What do you mean, all of us?
It took 6 force damage.
Yeah, everyone
We all
that
passed.
succeeded.
Damn. Oh yeah.
Well, 6 force damage isn't a lot, mate.
No, I was just surprised we all succeeded. That's what the.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn.
We done
While
really
you're
good that time.
while you're right next to it, Blair, you do feel a bit sickish to the stomach. Sandini.
Oh, wait.
Someone already moved my 6? Did someone already move my
I don't
6
get
over
to
Blair?
make death saves. No.
I did, yeah.
Alright, so it's at 30? Or is that 24?
You're at 24.
Okay, because I saw you just now remove it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Q, did you remove
No.
it? I don't.
Oh, not yet.
No,
No,
because
no, no.
I didn't know if you already. Alright.
Okay. I'll do it for Q as well then.
I spoil these people out of.
No, yeah, you don't remove it from me. I do. I just know that he used to do it for me. I used to take double damage.
As it is also standing next to you, sorry, I forgot to mention, it no longer has like a shadowy form. Right now it's solid steel again.
And I don't look too damaged, do it.
It's missing like 3 feathers.
Yeah. Well, Blair would grit his teeth a bit, right? As he clinks his spurs. And he would use a blood right as he, grasps his toesy woesies, because that's the only thing Kree has. No, he grasps his hands around his weapons. They start to bleed and wrap around the weapons as he does Curse of the Mark. Blood Curse of the Marked. This means I do. This is
Additional D6, right?
a blood maledict. So I believe I do take. I rarely use these. Fuck. I'm getting a phone call. Let me
So it's a
look
bonus
at the,
action. Mark creature in 30 foot until the end of your
yeah,
turn.
I just need to make sure. Do I take the damage on Blood Relic?
Only if you amplify
you
it.
said me to
Yeah, only if you
choose-
amplify.
Only if I amplify it, right? That's what it was. What is the? Yep, I'll amplify it for 1d6 damage, knocking me down to 21, and then I will shoot it twice.
Go ahead.
First one with advantage.
Just- The thing does not have disadvantage if you're within 5 feet, right? Or does it?
I have the
Feet. Sharp.
Expert.
No feet, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Meant to roll that with advantage. 15 does not hit.
No.
Next one,
You can do
though,
the
was-
crossbow again, though, if you want to.
Oh my god!
Oh, baby, a cripple.
Baby.
Yeah.
What the
What?
fuck is up with cripples tonight?
I love fucking up cripples doing it.
That
Oh
was
my
like
God.
2.
net 1 miss and the net 20.
Yep. So yeah, I had 2
Yeah.
attacks. I couldn't crossbow. Yep, that is both my things.
It takes some damage, and you can see some of the feathers being blown away. It looks disappointed in you, to say the least. Anything else you'd like to do?
He would say, I'm sorry, but we didn't want to be here, and you were holding us captive, and that's it.
That's it.
And out of a
Right,
portal
yeah.
steps Breeze somehow.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna attack twice with my maul. Reckless attack.
Yeah.
Rolled. Boom for the first attack.
Oh!
Oh, you're there.
Oh! Plus 2d6 elemental cleaver.
2d6.
Oh! 25.
And then on top of that, I'm going to do Strike of the Giant, which is another 1d4.
What
And
does
if-
Strike the Giant do?
It's a 1d4, and if he has to make a Constitution saving throw, and if he
Which-
fails,
Right.
a Strength saving. It's a DC
Which
plus my
strike are you doing,
strength.
though?
He's Stone Strike.
stone.
Stone.
Target takes extra force damage if the target's creature must succeed.
Takes 1d6 force damage and it must succeed in a strength saving throw to be pushed back. So,
What's the save? Is that
strength save.
15? Right.
Uh,
Yeah, DC 15. I'm assuming.
yeah.
8 plus strength plus proficiency, so.
Shit. Yeah. As you hit it and activate the rune, you can see it get shoved back a little bit before you can see this twinkle, this radiant light surround its feet, implanting it into
I think
the
this
ground.
doubles damage, by the way.
Yeah, so it's
Because this.
doubles damage.
Yeah,
this is crit.
I think this gets added with the crit because the condition is you need to hit, which is the same condition for a smite, and you double the damage on a smite.
It's additional damage.
Oh, so 2d6.
Yeah, so roll another
Yeah.
d6.
Yeah, okay. I thought you meant like it
Sorry,
doubles all the damage.
I'm very bad with my words, if you've noticed.
Yes.
But it seems that this thing has some magic ability that gave it advantage, which made it succeed.
Yeah,
I
anyways,
love random abilities that give advantage.
I'll give it over to second attack.
Yeah, it's a second attack.
A 27, yeah. Just cause.
Casual.
This 1d6.
Oh, I'll. Because you pretty much know what it was. This was the feature it just used.
Yeah, so that's going to be my turn.
Alright. Renfrey.
Yeah. First, as a bonus action, I would like to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on both Brasgar and Blair.
Right.
Deadly
Blair,
sorceries.
Yes.
can you give me a con save, please?
Yeah.
You
Next.
get no healing.
Oh fuck.
At all, as that sick churning feeling in your stomach grows worse and worse as that healing spell is cast on you. It seems that if you're within the vicinity of this creature, healing isn't quite as effective. It does seem that Brasgar is outside of the radius. I say, not measuring the radius. Yeah.
Okay.
Pootsie pootsie. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at it. With my action.
That's a hit, yeah. That's a hit.
Yay! I'm gonna move backwards. Out of its side, like behind the tree trunk. That's
Alright.
me.
Firo.
Drew will run up to this creature using 30 foot of movement. As well doing so, bonus action will use Planar Warrior, first time and probably the last time I'll use it. And we'll make a short sword attack for the first attack. 19 for 6, plus
Hits.
1d8, plus 1d6 for 9. 13 damage, because that's the way the cookie crumbles. And then 19 for 12 on the second, with an additional d6 for 18 on the second. And then,
yeah.
well,
25, 31.
then we'll pull back with the
Alright.
final 10 foot of movement. And
So that's that then.
and turn to
Jesus.
Yadlos.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, legendary action, the only one it has, to bite Blair,
Oh, Jesus Christ, poor
does
Blair.
not hit.
Oh, thank fuck.
Do not hit.
No, Yados. Suki, what the fuck do you want,
Yados
man?
is moving forward,
Spit roast you.
moving downtown, moving fast.
Our
Um,
faces passing.
I think, in fact, he would dash to get right up next to the birdie.
Hell yeah.
ending, Before ending his turn.
The birdie will once again, collect all that chaotic energy. My cat is scaring me right now. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I meant to say, on my turn, Kadav shouted to the Burberry, pointed at the creature and shouted, honk. Like, he's just been sitting there, but meaning to do it in every one of my turns and forgot.
Oh, is it okay if I do it on your next turn then?
Yeah. I just remind.
The creature will step over. What the fuck is it called again? Blair, sorry. Cock its head back as to properly get everyone inside of the radius and shoot out that surge once more of energy. There you go.
Dex saving throw,
And
right?
a lot of you. Yes.
That would include the
Barbarian
creature.
makes it-
That would include the creature in that. All effects need to come
Well, if
from
it costs
outside.
it,
All effects need to come from like outside the border. It's really weird. So it can like be on the side, but it can't be on there.
oh, alright. Kind of fucked with that one, then.
Not really.
Yeah, the creature takes damage.
Like it obviously can't hit
Oh.
itself. I'm just saying you're gonna have to move it a little, because technically,
Yeah.
guys, I'm really sorry when I do this. Honestly, I hate being that guy. Else you can't hit Blair.
No,
It's a
no,
dexterity.
it's fair though.
It's like if the
It's
creature
like-
moved to the east 5 foot, it could technically do it from its western face.
I'm trying to think. All right, so I had the 3 from Yados, right? Is that what this in the 3 from?
So Yados. Let's see. You, Blair. You're not blessed. But you do get 3 from Yados, 3 from your proficiency, and 3 from your dex.
Yep.
Sorry, I need to get to Blair. On a failure, you take 16 damage, which leaves Blair at 5, not 51.
Jesus.
Zero also takes 16. You probably do that yourself.
Yep.
Brazgar also takes 16. And
I
two
rolled a
fun
natural
things will
20 for
happen.
19.
And I'm going to roll for those 2 fun things right now. The bird suddenly suddenly illuminates, giving off an insane amount of light that I need to very quickly do. Why is it doing this?
What's up? Oh, Jesus.
Why is it black?
What did you do?
Oh my God,
Okay.
Debbie, you can't just ask it when it's flag.
Domain expansion.
Domain expansion.
Yeah.
How much?
well,
Wait,
it's- a lot of light. Let me do it properly. I'll do it like this.
60 foot.
And Blair, you feel that weird sensation inside of your guts feels even weirder now, as you are affected by some kind of abjuration magic, but you can't tell exactly what it is. Give me a very quick moment. There we go.
No.
Are we in Mexico now?
Sorry? What'd you say?
Are we in
Mexico
Mexico now?
You can remove Shandini out of the initiative. Way.
Yeah, that might be good.
Can I just go to bed? Is that like an option? Like,
Absolutely fucking not, mate.
oh, because I'm playing such an invigorating character so actively and rightfully. That isn't even my own sheet.
No, go to bed. Fuck it.
No,
Nah.
you're gonna do a whole damn session. Even if you're gonna be here for a whole damn session.
Action disengage, and he's gonna move 30 feet.
JK, on you go if you want.
Yeah.
I'll stay here and listen.
Does he still have that gut feeling?
No. It passed away once you got that far away from it.
Healing. And then he also puts a hand on the back of Brew and he points to the big creature and says, "Honk!"
Yeah, let me.
Thank you, Blair.
Aims cocks. Oh fuck! And a massive explosion for 28 damage. As creature is not incapacitated, but a big chunk of its steel feathers is just kind of blown off the side, as it does screech in a lot of pain.
That's then to Blair's turn.
Raskar.
Yeah, I'm gonna come here. Oh, so I'll stay here. Should be, yeah. I'm gonna attack twice with my maul with reckless attack on Great Weapon Master for both attacks.
Go ahead.
First attack,
Yeah.
Nice.
so it's 20 damage plus another 1d6, so 26.
Yeah. Cat wants me let out. I still hear you though.
And I'm gonna do an extra 1d6 with my Strike of the Giants. It's 23, 28, and then for my second attack,
Do it normally.
I'm just gonna do it normal.
I meant to
No,
use
no.
the normal weapon. Don't use the Great Weapon Master one that I'm setting up right now because it's not set up.
I'm not using Great Weapon Master for the second attack. Just normal with Reckless.
Yeah, go ahead. I forgot how insane fucking barbarians are. 10 to 1 hits, yeah? Good damage.
D6. 16. And that's my turn.
Right, Renfrey.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek from behind the tree trunk and send over, hopefully, a guiding bolt. Yes. Yeah, I'm targeting it, okay. Nope. Yep. I'm gonna hide it again.
Alright. Fira.
So, just doing my quick math. Garth, do you want to check that Great Weapon Master thing that I've added to Q's sheet real quick? I'm gonna run in here towards the creature. Well,
What do I need to check on it?
just roll it and see if the math's right for me. We'll roll.
Well, you've got a bonus of 10, but that's alright.
Isn't it not -5 for +10?
Oh, you added it here, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've just added it as a singular weapon attack.
Yeah, it seems to work, I think.
Cool. Well, attack with normal short sword. Go in. Oh, baby, it's.
Nice.
I was gonna say planar warrior before this, but I was gonna use a bonus action for something else. So, let's see. Currently, we're on 3d6. So, 9, 21, 37 points of damage. And
Yeah.
fuck it, we'll do it again. Oh!
Oh my god, again!
Yeah, you stab it again for lots and lots of damage. That is 38, 48, 54. Yeah, for a total of 63 damage. You stab this thing, and without it even being able to react properly, it seemingly is dead, yeah? It slums over, you know, like a chicken does, I guess, you know, on its hind legs, and sits there upright. It's not supposed to be invisible, and sits there upright in a state of pretty much rigor mortis.
How much health did that thing have left?
Like 50 or 12. Didn't have much. And now it just kind of sits there, but you still have a strange gut feeling.
Oh. Look at Yados. I'll take a step back. I'll look at Yados. And I will do a slight and subtle nod and make sure. Just make sure. And I will end my turn.
And Yados would step into position, or rather, he's actually already in position. He would take out, you know, he would do the thing. He would do the thing good. One stab. Do I have advantage on this by chance?
Is it classed as
Yeah.
prone?
It's classed as, yeah, prone and conscious even.
Alright, well, I'll roll to just see if it's a crit. It's a crit! I'll smite it with my last spell slot.
Well, it's unconscious, so it's a crit regardless, but yeah.
Just out here
Crit after crit after crit. As you slice it with your halberd, you can see inside of it this negative black energy, a very minute, tiny orb. But that does seem to rapidly expand.
So that was my first attack. Second attack, I mean, can I grab the orb as free action?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna grab that shit.
Give me a quick moment while I do something. check something out, really.
Rip out still beating orb.
It's still beating orb, yeah. As you touch the orb, I need to read something real quick. Yeah, as you touch the orb to try and grab it, your hand phases through it. You take a total of 12 force damage, and as you retract your arm, you notice that you have absolutely no hand anymore.
Oh my god, how is he supposed to do things with Renfrey now? Oh my god.
As it doesn't bleed either, it seems to have been completely annihilated, removed from existence, so to speak.
And you say it's getting bigger?
The sphere, yes, and the body is getting smaller and smaller, kind of like it's imploding in on itself.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
yes.
We need to
Supernova.
run! Supernova! Yeah, run! Just, yeah.
That was my running hand.
Your running hand. He gallops like a deer.
Well, 30 feet. That was 15. This is 30. Action dash. Back over here. That's his turn.
Why are we running back?
Well, Zandini's
somewhere.
unconscious.
I want to run
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I can't see how far I'm moving. I want to run here. I want to try to smash it from the neck to separate its head. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course, yeah, make an attack.
Black
You can
hole.
Bludgeon its head in.
Can you,
I
like,
want to separate
over the edge?
I want to separate its neck. You know, like take it. I'm smashing its neck so I could take its head as a trophy, basically.
Go ahead. Actually, I say go ahead, but it's an automatic crit, because
Yeah.
officially this thing counts as an object now.
Ah, my nemesis.
A bomb.
The chicken.
Yeah, you smash the neck of this thing, which ultimately crumples and is almost immediately sucked into that negative orb inside of it. The skull of the creature is dropped. I'll add it to your inventory without a description, though, so you won't know what it does yet.
I'll take it and use the rest of my movement to run away.
Do Riato skull. There you go.
Yes,
I'm pretty much going to assume that everyone's running away.
Yep.
You're obviously gonna have to, like, you know, heal up Zandini.
Sure.
Nah,
Would
I
someone
don't bother.
be able to, like, kick the bird into the ravine or something?
You could
I
try
don't know.
to if you want to.
Nah, I'm too weak for that.
Last
I'm
time,
honest.
last time someone touched the bird, they lost a hand.
yeah, hit away.
I'm not,
Well, they didn't
I'm
touch
not touching the
They didn't
orb.
touch the bird, they touched the orb.
I mean, I can try, like, athletics check, right? Or is this the strength
Sure,
check?
yeah. You do need to move towards it, though, like right next to it.
You're crazy.
There we go. See?
You are crazy.
Crazy.
You
Brown
literally
bears are
have to be
amused.
a size category next to it to move it.
You push against it with all your might, but it does not budge in the slightest.
So, never
Bra-
mind. I'm a gun.
Brasgar cheers you on. He kind of says, "Go!"
Firo.
As my people would say, skirt.
Oh shit. He's
Yados.
skirting.
Well, you know, I already made Yados lose a hand. It's not like I'm gonna get his character killed by sticking next to Renfrey. So he's gonna book it with a dash. That'll be his turn.
Wait, where's Renfrey?
Right
I'm
next
right
to the bird.
next to...
can't see her.
It's
Oh,
in
you
the
were
black
underneath
hole.
you were underneath a corpse. That's why. Yeah. At this point, it would be the bird's next turn. As the orb seems to expansionally grow now.
Yeah.
To a point that it will take probably 2 seconds now for it to completely implode.
Mm-hmm.
Blair.
Well, you look to Vero and say, "You're faster than me. You carry him. You carry Zandini here," and then he would continue to run back up the mountain.
Can you put it in? Can you put his body in the bag of holding?
No.
Okay.
What if
Then
we
he'd
say?
die.
What if we say
Oh.
please?
I didn't get to
Okay.
move, but yes, he would move more.
I'm gonna use dash action to move. Oh shit. 80 feet.
I think, to be honest, Renfrey.
I'm gonna pick up Big
It's just-
Zandini as I go past.
Big Zandini.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much movement do you?
Yeah,
I
80
have
feet
50.
with dash.
All right.
I'm gonna dash. Phew. That's me.
Vero. Looking back, the bird is almost completely crumpled into itself, and you can see that orb growing bigger and bigger and bigger.
I will run this way, and as I do, I'm running by, just spit on Zandini real quick, little spit shine, cure wounds for 11 on Zandini, move a bit more, and then face step the fuck away for 30 foot. Just boom.
Yados, face to face with your lover, sprinting away.
Face to face, running away, end of turn.
Yeah. At this point, it implodes as you can very rapidly see this thing like a black hole expand. Unfortunately, Renfrey, at the Horizon event, the point of no return, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Boo Brew! Who's been moving Boo Brew? No!
Oh shit!
Oh, no one's been moving Boo Brew!
Fuck.
Guys, you fucking monster.
If he explodes, it's a boombaroo.
It's
Don't say
everything he
that.
always wanted to
I
do.
hate you.
Oh shit.
17.
Both of you take. Can someone roll me? Oh, actually, I'll roll it myself.
What's
Damn
the-
it. Okay.
Just what?
Help us roll it. Come on, I want to see it.
The both of you take 58 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
You don't have face step?
She's
Or-
a
No.
It's
human.
not.
It's a fucking skill issue. Just be Fey. Come on.
However, there's one other big problem. As did with the hand of Yados, the entirety of this mountainside is gone. Annihilated,
Alright.
completely obliterated. And I don't have a photoshopped version of this ready.
Skill issue.
Does that include the bridge that Renfrey is on?
It
Does
is.
that include Renfrey?
Mm-hmm. I assume so.
Renfrey, wherever you are, tell
I'd
us, do you see a hand?
I'd say you could do an acrobatics if you want to, or a dex save.
I mean,
wait,
I'm
how many hit points do you
unconscious.
have? Oh. In that case, yeah. You are engulfed by this black orb. While it doesn't disintegrate you, as it doesn't outright kill you, it does disintegrate the entirety of the rocks. one last glance at Boo Boo as he kind of looks at you, gaping mouth, and stretches out his hand, mouthing something in Sylvan before completely disappearing into that massive orb, not even leaving behind its tooth. And how much was that falling thing again?
It's essentially max damage there.
I mean, I'm already minus because I had
Is that-
48 max hit points.
Is that not a river below?
It is, yeah. If you can reach that river in time, perhaps you can save her.
So the thing is, because it's not an attack, right? Because it's not an attack, that's where shit gets real fun. It's only one failed death save. It's only an attack when you're unconscious that gets classed as 2. If you just take damage normally, is 1.
What happened? My headset died.
I
Right at
went
the worst point. Right at the worst point. What happened? Like,
Boomeroo is completely gone. This side of the mountain is completely gone. And Renfrey is currently falling 500 feet around, all the way down to the bottom of the...
Are we still in our
valley.
Are we still in our initiative order for this, out of curiosity, or is this like out of initiative?
This is out of initiative, so you can do whatever you want, but Renfrey is falling very quickly.
In that case, I think I'm the only one with healing capabilities. So as that goes boom and blasts, you really like kind of stop and start running, like back the way. And she does kind of like points to the big guy and just shouts, "Throw me."
Yeah, I pick him up. I pick Vero up.
No, I'm like run, jump, full dirty dancing this shit. Like you're just gonna be that extra yeet.
Yeah, I stick my maul up in the air, ready to sling him over.
Just run and like swan dive and like catch it and then go over the edge and just start like full fucking arrow all the way down. Hoping and praying to catch up. Just
my God, Garth, that's so sad.
Sorry?
It's brew. And on that, as I am going down, realizing that impulse control is something I desperately lack. I'm hoping, praying even, that I can get to Renfrey and cast Cure Wounds before I take 20d6 fall damage. So I know for a fact with 8 hit points I am going unconscious.
I say you can do, the swimming thing where you like wave your arms around to go down further.
Cartoon swimming in the air.
And very narrowly, I just got an error message that I'm not allowed to roll that many dice. Very narrowly, can you roll me a dexterity check? And someone else can do a d20 for the DC to see what goes first, the ground or...
I rolled a 20. Is that good enough?
Yeah, DC 20.
Okay, I've knocked the Bless off because she's unconscious, so Bless would go down. So, that's a check anyway, right? You wanted to check?
Or a save if it matters.
Whichever is higher.
Yeah.
Well,
unfortunately, you hit the ground. Well, let's say it like this: Renfrey hits the ground first. Do you or do you not work with a cap? I forgot.
For fall damage?
Yeah.
Since she's going at since there's a river that we believe she's falling into, that's a bit much, my guy. Since there's a river that she's falling into in that regard, there, most that might be concrete-ish. That's got a higher survival chance.
All right. So without a cap, you would take 21,160
I-
bludgeoning damage.
As I passed by Zandini, I did cast a Cure Wounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for 11 as well.
So I've been waiting. Like, does Zandini have fly?
I love not being told that I'm getting healed. or
I
being
said
applied.
as I go by, I
Yes.
spit on Zandini and I cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, but it doesn't get applied because Gark is lazy. So when
Dark
I
is
zone
wow.
out, zone
You're
back
fucking
in
lazy.
and check, it doesn't show up. And now he does not have fly, but he does have blink, haste, and tongue. So that's like very
That's
important.
very useful,
Yeah.
mate.
It's really useful on
Can't
top of Blur,
imagine,
Misty
yeah.
Step, Warding Wind, as well as Shield of Fate and Shield. You know, because can never be careful enough.
So, in this case, Vero, regardless of what happens, Vero goes down as well. Just out of curiosity. Damn, that is... Good thing Vero has more than... Yeah, good thing Vero has more
So-
than 45 hit points.
Renfrey hits the ground first, taking 70 bludgeoning damage. You hit the ground a round after, so you have one round to do something. Whether she splatters into a puddle is up to you, because you are the DM after this session. So I'll
I
leave
mean,
it at that.
he's over my max hit point, so I'm like immediately dead. Right?
I'll just,
No, it needs to double your max. So what's your
Oh.
max?
48.
Yeah, I have 49. So, like,
Yeah,
you would
you're
need
both.
No, it needs to do over 80 damage, 90 damage for us to instantly die.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
you lose a death save
Okay.
because you've just taken damage in that way, and I go to death saves. So Renfrey and then Vero. So I know for a fact that you are. I know for a fact that you're on a failure. So you would have been on a fail. I've jumped down, splashity splashity. So we'll run I'd say run the initiative order we've got here. Blair, are you doing anything with this as you've watched someone jump off a cliff?
Yeah, Yados goes
No. Oh yeah.
partner.
Yep.
Goodbye, partner. Just so sad. Takes off his cowboy hat. Looks down to his shoes. Kicks a rock. Well, I might as well get the hay.
Time to find a new bitch.
Blair just was like, what the fuck did Vero just... Can Vero fly? Am I missing something? Can Vero fly? He looks like to everyone else.
God, if only.
So Scott will handle it from here on out, because the Duato was the last bit of my influence here, as well as disintegration of someone's hand, which I'm very happy about.
So we'll run next. Basgar, are you doing anything?
I look at Zandini and I show him the skull and I say, it's all your fault.
Holy shit.
Zandini, do you retort? Bree, is there anything you do, Ruby?
Bree is not here.
Don't worry, we'll get to that in a
Bree's,
bit.
Bree's masturbating right now.
Is Zandini doing anything right now?
Well, the thing is, he technically could probably make it down and pick both of them up. However, he's stupid and selfish.
Part of me's wondering
So,
how
like-
he could get down.
Misty step right before he hits the ground.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that.
DM!
Face step. Why? I was wondering. He ran out.
Yeah, why did you face step?
Do you know why? Because I thought, you know what, I'll do something cool and fun and nice and, you know.
You could have also hit a healing word before you hit the ground.
I don't have healing word. I only have cure wounds.
You could have tried to land directly on top of them, cure wounds, and then splat. It's about being creative.
My whole thing was to land directly on them and cure wounds, so that way they
What's your
plop
corpse
up
like a
alive.
missile?
Yeah.
Like a
You could
Kurt
have just
Wounds
stood in a
missile?
chair and jumped at the last second, you know?
Renfrey.
Yeah, death saving throw.
Yeah, since it's only me and you here, go public.
Okay.
No.
Yes,
Dandini
yes.
is gonna do something great.
Oh?
He's gonna be a hero. He's gonna jump off a cliff.
That's not
My
being a
boy
hero.
first.
That's just doing us a favor.
Yeah, with the ready action to cast Misty Step when he gets close to the ground.
Oh, I thought you were gonna spare the die.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
no, I don't want to kill somebody's character that isn't mine.
Well,
So I
I will say it takes a good 4 rounds for Zindini to hit the floor, so he won't make it in time anyway.
No, they can pass their death saves as long as they don't fail all 3. It should be fine.
Wouldn't Renfrey have died then before hitting the ground?
Yeah, like if it takes 4 rounds.
Yeah, then wouldn't I not be on death saves as well?
Oh. Oh shit.
So,
I made a mistake.
yeah, don't worry.
Do death saves now. I made a mistake. Just do death saves now.
Yeah. So, in that case, what we'll do is, because of the numbering of it, Zandini comes down, jumps off a cliff. Everybody cheers momentarily before they watch as a little blip, and then they all go, ah. And that like groan. We're gonna put up with him now, aren't we? Each skibbity bip bip. You're right. I couldn't have said it better myself, Yados, said Blair. Nobody up here bothers to get to know each other right now. Don't worry. Zandini comes down, and is down floating in this nice, cold, ravine bluey water or greyish water. Who does Zandini? What does Zandini do? Because he's used a bonus action. So what's Zandini's action?
Spare the dying. If he gets the run free.
Okay. Then
Fuck Vero.
Vero made this willing choice. As you spare the dying on Renfrey. Water's nice enough, you know, floating right there. You boom, 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 and
Does
then
he take full damage?
it was the good old I cast Misty Step at the last possible fucking second to negate it. So
No check for that. He's just that guy.
A face step.
So then I will, at this point here, now that Renfrey is Gucci, flat, Zero will... Cool. And then Renfrey's stable, so then it's Zandini.
What the fuck?
What?
Yep.
Zandini's turn again? Where are we? Can I get a...
You're in the water. You're in the water. You've got Renfrey moving.
Is the river? Is the coursing river? Is
It's a river. Definitely it's a river. It's not running very heavily. It's a babbling brook, shall we say. Nobody got very far, but it's like stomach waist high. So like, you know.
Okay. Yeah. If only I had something like fucking dimension door or something, you know. I need more teleportation. I only have 3. You know what? Actually, yeah. He's just gonna drag Renfrey to the shore so she stops drowning.
Okay.
Then because wait, where's Vero? Because we have is Vero like next to us in the water?
No, Gark. Roll an appropriate amount of dice to call feet away from what Vero would have been from Renfrey. Based on the DC 20 and the 17.
Oh my. 1 feet?
Like right next to each other.
Okay, fine.
Okay, wait, actually, she would have done... Wait, no, let me do that. You would have jumped, you would have fallen down. I'm gonna get that fucking Pythagoras theorem out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, homie?
Oh yeah.
Let me... No, not Wikipedia, you fucking
A squared
dumbass.
plus B squared equals C squared, then you square it.
Calculator. Here we
do
go.
it? Do we win? Does anyone else want to jump off where we're at?
It's a cult, everybody, quick, get your Nike
Calculate.
sneakers on.
C is 5... What the fuck?
Got to square root it. Remember, got to hit the square root as well.
Oh, okay. Square root it. How do you square root something? How to
There's a button on a calculator.
I don't have a calculator.
Divide
Do
it
you
by
have a-
pi, bro. Divide it
You
by
have a
pi, bro. Come on,
calculator
square root
on
it,
you?
bro.
That's not how you square.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Bro, square root it, bro. Divide it by pi, bro. Just do it.
275 feet,
That's a bit much. Don't worry about it.
apparently.
As
Holy
know-
shit.
Sandy, make a perception check. Ruby, perception check.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Perception. Normal. There's too much things going on.
You don't see Vero in the water. You do, however, see their two swords and longbow in the water instead. Just kind of moving on down. The water it's clearish, but there's nothing like any blood or such in the water there.
Was it Yaddles or this buffoon that was not caring about material items?
I don't care.
We can discuss that next week.
Oh god.
Because we're on the
Yeah, what the
4-hour mark.
Wait, I've one more reading with the problem.